and welcome to Shapes and Forms. We're gonna do some Thug Pro today, Tony Hawk Underground 2 via this particular community-made mod that we're fond of. I still have the thing up. I don't know why. Do I have the controls all messed up? Hold on.
That would be unfortunate. Also, I can't see.
Oh yeah, I need to turn the thing on. Thank you for letting. Hello, Sredni. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss anything. We literally just started.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Joined by my usual co-hosts, Trevor Whatevr.
Hello.
And Sredni Vashtar.
Hi.
Hopefully my controls are not messed up. And we're gonna play some Skater Wave, which is skating while Vaporwave plays in the background.
Sounds like a plan. So, I got sidetracked simply because I didn't realize how long the album I was listening to was.
It was pretty long, wasn't it?
I had to stop. Actually, it's not that long. I was listening to JPEG Mafia's Veteran. Actually.
Okay.
Cool.
I heard that that album is very good. But before we get into that, and we will, just one second, the password for this game is going to be the word diamond with an exclamation point at the end of it, if anybody would like to get in. Yeah, so let's get going.
But yeah, it's like how do I like describe it?
What in the world?
Did something weird happen?
Are you seeing the game?
Yeah, I mean, we're on a street.
Look at the perspective, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Why are we top down?
I don't know. And all my controls are inverted, and several are in the wrong place. Hold on. I'm going to have to remake the server. I have an idea as to what I did wrong here. I'm gonna need to restart the game real quick, but that's okay. Hello, Win.
Alright. Hi, Win!
How are you?
Oh, I have to post the link.
Hello.
Hey guys, you want to join this game that's just called Penis?
No, that's Penny.
It's the French pronunciation.
Penny.
Yeah, I think I know what I did wrong here. Where is DS for Windows? Because I think the last time I did this, I had it spoofed into thinking that this was a 360 controller, and I had it set up that way.
Complications. Ahoy.
Yes. That seems like it's correct. Let's try now.
I remember the days when I had to go through those same struggles back before I had a Steam controller, and even after that, it was like not everything I played was like compatible with it because like not everything was on Steam. So, yeah. Controllers on computers are complicated.
Yep.
Less so than they used to be, but still, pretty complicated.
Yeah. They, Win, we're only seeing all of your messages once. I don't know why they're showing up twice for you. That's very strange.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah, there we go. I'm, like, zoomed in too far, but other than that...
Okay.
Can I change that somehow? Let's see here. Display... General... There we go.
Excuse me. Yeah, like, so yeah, I was, listening to, Veteran, and yeah, like, dude's hardcore.
I have heard as much.
Also does all of his own production, and it is, it's impressive. Not entirely to my taste, but I do respect it a lot.
It's like noise rap, right? Kind
well,
of.
yeah, but it's like he's not. He doesn't sound like the vast majority of like as one critic I follow put it. It's like usually with noise rap guys, it's like you know you can hear it and you'll be like it's rip off Death Grips, it's rip off Dialect, it's you know that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't sound like any really. Like he takes a lot of cues from like what's going on in rap currently, while also being entirely original in a lot of respects.
Mm-hmm.
But also like he's guy has serious technical chops as far as you know like flow and stuff goes, and but he'll also like bring in like you know to vary the mood he'll like change it up into like he'll even bring in elements of like you know that sort of future auto-tune rap kind of thing, but does it way more like tightly than you know that sort of thing normally is. And his lyrics are savage.
Are they?
It's like he really goes off on like a lot of it is you know about like asshole right wingers in the modern political climate, but it also goes off on like there's one verse where it's pretty explicit that he's going after XXX Tentacion apologists, like, and just like, ooh, I mean,
that's a hell of a topic, isn't it?
Yeah, he like,
yeah, and
yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I mean, he goes in on some stuff, and does not fuck around. But yeah, it's like, and some of the bars are really quite fun. Like, in a sort of warped way. Like, guy knows how to pull out a really weird metaphorical punchline that works. At the same time, I don't know if it's entirely for me, but I respect it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, that's one of those ones that came out earlier in the year and everybody was like, you need to listen to this. And because I'm me, I haven't yet, but I will at some point, probably.
Yeah, I don't know how much you'll like it, but I think you will probably respect where he's going with that.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression that I got too, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's like, it's sort of like it is definitely more, it's not anywhere near as abstract as something like Clipping's most recent work. But there really isn't anything I can, like, really easily compare it to. Because, like, he takes elements from a lot of different things, but spins them in a way that other people don't.
There was, somebody I saw who compared him to, God, what was it? Some, like, underground guy from the mid-2000s, and I'm now completely blanking on the comparison, so I don't even know why I brought it up, but...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Was it, like Anti-Pop Consortium or something? I don't remember now.
I mean, that's actually, from what little I've heard of Anti-Pop Consortium, that is actually a reasonable comparison. It's just that because of how distant the time periods are and what they're drawing on different pools of sound. But I do see the comparison.
Anyway, other than listening to some cool music, how have you guys' weeks been?
Pretty solid overall. You know, can't complain too much. Got paid today, so that's fun.
That's good. From the radio station?
Yeah.
That's good.
And generally just, you know, existing.
Chilling out?
Yeah.
making your way in the world today?
Yeah.
Making your way downtown, walking fast.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. You know, I heard that song at so there's a new restaurant that opened across the street from my dorm, and they were doing like karaoke, and on the way to this like chicken place that's pretty close to my house, and well, not my house, my dorm, but like yeah, where I live.
Your dwelling.
I heard, yes, my dwelling. I heard a karaoke rendition first on the way there to Lil Wayne's Lollipop done by a drunk guy, and on the way back I heard 1,000 Miles, also by a drunk guy.
That's a very, like, that's the entirety of karaoke. It's those are the two poles.
Well, no, the two poles are like somebody doing like, well, okay, it's like 2 of the 3 triangular poles to me. The other one being like doing Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name of.
That's the third one, yeah. The trifecta.
It's like Lil Wayne, Vanessa Carlton, and like rap metal from the early 2000s.
Incredible.
Okay, so first of all, I want to point out that Lil Wayne let her lick the rapper. Secondly, to give some context to this series of comments in the chat room, before the stream, I had like an hour to kill because I thought that it was the wrong time. It's a long story, but so we discovered a couple things. For one, we got higher specs in the VC. And for another thing, we discovered that Unicron, my server's music bot, can play in the regular voice channel. So we started, like, queuing up a bunch of terrible meme songs. And
oh no.
Haru Specs comments, "The Portsmouth Sinfonia is worse than I remembered." And apparently he forgot that nobody could hear him and started talking to himself in the room, which I think we've all been there, even if only metaphorically.
It's a frame of mind, you know?
A New York state of mind.
I mean, it's worth noting the Portsmouth Sinfonia was entirely composed of people who had never played those instruments.
And what, I think he queued up Thus Spake Zarathustra?
Thus sprach, also sprach Zarathustra.
There you go, that one. I didn't actually stay to hear that one because I had to like get ready for the show.
In English it would be Thus Spake Zarathustra, which is, you know, because Nietzsche in English is usually weirdly archaic because Nietzsche wrote in a really flowery way. But like
middle school trumpeting.
But yeah, like the Portsmouth Sinfonia. Brian Eno was a member. I think he played cello.
I think your skater is dead now. No, we had this conversation the last time we played this game, but Tony Hawk is not known for its realism, as evidenced by the fact that I am playing a man with an octopus head.
Excuse you. He's an octopus.
With a man
and
bod.
he's doing just fine, thanks.
He's the king octopus.
Oh
Yes.
my god, because you mentioned terrible meme songs, I got the theme to Sonic Underground stuck in my head.
Sonic Underground.
Just kill me now.
God, I remember when... what channel did it air on in reruns when I was younger and, like, my brother...
Like Fox Kids or something, I think?
I assumed
Yeah, no, but this was, like, in 2008. Like, long after the show had, like, gone off air. I think it might have been on Toon Disney or some shit. But, like, either way, it was... God.
My stream... My stream is being overshadowed by the bad music universe. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. I'm hoping that they all come over here eventually, but that's... you know... Things don't always work that way, and people, have stuff to do.
Try putting on more Soldier Boy to attract listeners.
I did play Crank That, or somebody played Crank That. I don't remember who, actually. There's so much bad music.
Move right. Do your dance on that floor. We don't Superman no mo. We just Spider-Man that hoe.
Oh man. I mean, my friend, he goes by Nobody on Discord. You might have run into him once or twice in different places.
I have, yes.
He asked me at one point on a different server if there is any genre of music worse than pop country. Because living in Georgia, he's been perpetually subjected to it for his whole life and despises it with a flaming passion. And I said, yes, there are objectively several genres that, as a whole, have no redeeming qualities.
Like what?
Crunkcore and rock against communism.
That second one doesn't sound like a genre. It sounds like a marketing thing.
Rock Against Communism is well, it came from the fact that it was in response to Rock Against Racism, so you can exactly figure out who these kind of people were.
Oh, okay. We come to the subject of weird racist music an oddly large amount of times on this show. Maybe we should just skip this one.
Sredni, Before we go off of it, though, I need to know the name of whoever created it, if there is one, or if it's just an apocryphal thing.
Like the most well-known band in that style is Screwdriver.
Oh,
those
people.
Them.
Like
I'm going to eat them.
I mean, what's his face? The guy who was, like, the only consistent member of Screwdriver who was, like, the weird Nazi dude. He's dead, so...
Good!
Don't eat him, you'll probably get ptomaine poisoning. But yeah, like... And the thing is, having attempted to listen to some of that, even if you cut out the obvious problem, it's just really bad. In, like, on levels that are... It's hard to explain how something can be really boring and generic while also being super incompetent in a way that's not even funny.
Something expelled from paradise.
Oh no.
My least favorite anime film. Go on, please, don't let me interrupt you.
But yeah, like basically, it's like some of these bands, they sound like knockoff Buzzcocks, but bad and with, like, whiny racist lyrics.
You know what's weird is that the knockoff Buzzcocks would itself be a great band name.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, it's like... And what's more ironic there is, like, you know, that they're clearly ripping off the Buzzcocks, who are fronted by an openly bisexual man. And...
An openly bisexual Buzzcock.
Yes.
The bisexual Buzzcocks would also be a great... I'm starting to think that the common element here is Buzzcock. The word Buzzcock,
yeah. Well, never mind them.
That's the Sex Pistols.
That show was...
No.
Well, no, but never mind, the Buzzcocks is also the name of a trivia show.
Oh...
Which was named after the album by the Sex Pistols and the band Buzzcocks. The Buzzcocks got their name from a quote in a particularly contentious interview with the Rolling Stones, where the interviewer was being really dense and annoying, and, like, at one point, Keith Richards, who wasn't saying very much, just said, "Get a Buzzcock."
What does that mean? Like go and get stoned because you're boring?
Yeah, like, you would be more this would be more interesting if you were actually, like...
Drunk.
You know, like, slammed over drunk. You
Okay.
know,
I guess, yeah.
I would find you more tolerable in that context. Um, and so yeah, the original vocalist went on to because they were getting too popular, left and formed magazine, who also got pretty popular actually. But he was like, oh fuck, why not? By that point. Yeah, he still remained friends with the rest of the band, though. That was a Howard Devoto. Um, but yeah, like they either sound like that, or in the case of Screwdriver, it's like they sound like the New York Dolls, but more primitive, but with lyrics about how great being white is. And it's actually, they're the only ones that are just...
Yeah.
They're musically just shitty enough to be actually kind of hilarious, but that's like, you know what I mean? Like, most of them aren't even good enough to be bad enough to be funny. They just suck.
Yeah.
And crunkcore is crunkcore. It's offensive for non-racist reasons.
I do want to point out that for any non-racist crunkcore fans in the audience, we are judging these things on two very different metrics.
Oh yeah, like they suck for different reasons. RAC is way more morally reprehensible, but it also sucks because everyone's fucking incompetent.
But I wanted to talk about pop country because while it's true that the genre is pretty bad, it did also give us the Montgomery County auction incident, which is the greatest song ever written.
Like, there are good, and that's part of why I said it, was like, there are good pop country tracks. They exist.
Such as the Montgomery County auction incident.
I think I may or may not know that one.
It's the one about an incident at the Montgomery County auction.
The one in Tennessee, right? Because I live in the Pennsylvania Montgomery County. It's a very different place.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that that's that Montgomery County, but to be honest with you, I don't know that I've ever looked into the deep lore behind the Montgomery County auction incident.
I'm just right now reminded of oh god, what is it called? God, what? I'm gonna look it up.
Also, hey guys, feel free to let me know in the chat if the music audio is too low or too high. Sorry, I just wanted to get that in real quick while I was thinking about it. So,
okay, I think I had the Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry just popped into my head, is what it was. Which is, that is a song with kind of a depressing story.
See, that's the secret, is that all good country songs are either really depressing or hilariously stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree, honestly.
Which is why, Hey Pretty Lady, Give Me a Sign. I'll do anything to make you mine, oh mine. Going once, going twice. Sold to the lady in the second row.
I have heard of this one.
It's a really, really good song. For reasons I think are intentional, but it's hard to know for sure.
Probably intentional, let's be honest. Like, if you think, like, with some of those kind of songs, like, you just, like, it's intentional. Also, part of the reason, other than nostalgia from my childhood, why I really enjoy Lyle Lovett, is he does, like, two kinds of songs. funny and really depressing.
Oh, that's the If I Had a Boat guy.
Yes, and that is a great little song, but my favorite is probably LA County.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I know a single other song by him. I just really like that song for some reason.
Oh, the lights of LA County look like diamonds in the sky. When you're kneeling at the altar with an old friend at your side. It's a song about two people eloping, but it's also about the jealous other man in this situation driving after them to LA with a gun in his front seat.
All right.
And it is simultaneously like it's one of those that's both of those categories at the same time, because it's funny in a really dark way, but you also know something totally horrible is about to happen.
Hey, Sredni.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sredni.
Yeah.
Sredni.
Yeah.
Sredni.
Yes?
How was your week? You never answered the question.
Oh. Nope. No comment, honestly.
Okay. One of
Not even
those.
because, okay, I guess, like, nothing actually went super wrong, but my teeth have been bothering me, and I've just felt kind of...
Yeah.
My jaw's been kind of weird recently, so I feel ya.
Yeah.
Carrie had tooth surgery recently. I wonder if there's some kind
yeah.
of phenomenon going around with tooth problems.
Yeah, like, this one it's an old problem that has resurfaced, which is I
one of those.
need a root canal. And I haven't got one yet.
Oh, rest in peace.
I'm probably gonna need dentures by the time I'm, like, old enough that I could get this stuff fixed. Because mine are, like, they're not so bad that they require, like, extensive surgery, but they're bad enough that it's occasionally a problem. Which I've had my mom tell me, and she used to be a dentist, is actually worse, because then a lot of the time the people won't get them fixed, and then, you know, they get worse as you get older, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Teeth.
you know, so long as you get it checked up on and things and make sure that, you know, stuff doesn't get too out of hand, then hopefully you'll be able to get it dealt with before it becomes a really serious problem.
Yeah. Oh, hey, on a totally different note, and I'm gonna explain how my mind got here. My mind went like, I should mention other things that I plan to do at some point. And then went to moving soon, which is hopefully happening. And then it dawned on me, I looked it up the other day. Our show's first anniversary is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
I went and looked it up. The first episode, we did it on the, I want to say the 18th of May? Or not May, April, sorry.
Oh shit, that's within a few days of my anniversary.
Huh.
Cool.
Interesting. But yeah, I want to, like, do something special for that, but I'm not sure what yet. Like...
We should try to bring Yaren back.
Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to try doing. I actually thought that maybe we could just do, like, an extra long show, and then just also have, like, a bunch of people on. Because normally I don't like doing that, but, you know, that's kind of a special occasion.
Yeah,
it's a celebration.
Event.
Yeah. And we could play, like, Enter the Gungeon and maybe a little bit of Super Hexagon.
Yeah.
Hello, Alex. Oh, you are Alex from the Trans Gaming Discord, right?
You...
Or are you somebody else entirely? Because I know another Alex H. If you
Yeah,
are,
like
if you stumbled upon me by looking for Tony Hawk stuff, that is also totally cool. But I just wanted to make a guess.
Hey.
Hello. Yep.
Who this person? You are welcome.
Yeah. We play this every now and again on our show.
Yeah. Like for a while, we were primarily doing Monolith and GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always nice to return to this.
Well, you're welcome here either way. But yeah, I've been wanting to get some like variety in the game stuff recently because I think our last like 5 shows were Monolith and then GeoGuessr. We might switch to GeoGuessr at some point later in the evening, but not right now.
Yeah, I mean, that part is a good tradition, but, you know, you need a little, like, variety.
Stream American Wasteland. I actually do not own that. At least not on my computer. This is actually Thug Pro, which is like a fan-made, overhaul of Underground with some other stuff going on.
Hey, which one, breaks off the timeline and leads to the unlimited blade works?
Oh no. Not this again. Bam dies.
I need to bring attention to the fact that one of the banners you just passed says passing gas into 1, and I think that's brilliant.
Nice.
But yeah, I can never keep the Nasu Hawkiverse straight.
The Nasu Hawkiverse.
Yes.
Honestly, Nasu Hawkiverse kind of sounds like the name of a town up here.
Nasu Hawkiverse.
Yeah. Right between Conshohocken and Tamaqua.
Yeah.
Just Pennsylvania things.
Yeah.
What's up?
Like, right over there.
Yep.
That's where the IKEA is. And also
the IKEA. The one IKEA.
Yeah.
The singular monolithic IKEA.
I mean, it's a big store.
Well,
they all are.
If creepypastas have taught me anything, it's that all IKEAs are actually just like outposts of a single interdimensional IKEA, which if you're not careful, you can become lost in for thousands of years.
Yes, I saw LRR at one point streamed a fan-made game that was based on that SCP.
Yes. I actually want to check that game out at some point when it gets further into development.
Yeah,
it looks kind of interesting.
And it was like, and from what I could tell, like, yeah, it was like enjoyable. It's just that it needed like more work, but it was still reasonably impressive for like a very small project.
I think it's also like, freeware, right?
Yeah, and it's like
which is pretty really good.
Yeah, it's like even though it is a little bit primitive at this stage, clearly with more work it could be really great.
Mm-hmm.
In like just a weird, fun kind of way. Like it is simultaneously creepy and hilarious. Like
yeah, I mean really that was kind of the mood of the SCP itself too.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just like,
of course.
You know, the horror of being lost in this place that you don't know what's going on, but also it's a fucking IKEA. Like,
yeah, it's like, I mean, it's the mundane turned into the horrific, but also the absurd.
Yes.
Because, like, absurdity is both... The thing about absurdity is, like, to me, is that, like, depending on how you play it, it's either really disturbing or really funny, or both.
See also Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like, Courage the Cowardly Dog,
No!
Like,
oh, well.
You know, some of the, like, the more interesting Adult Swim fare operates on that.
Yeah, that too. Especially my one that I'm always ringing the bell for off the air.
Off the air, yeah. And, like, you know, and then you get, like, weird... Well, once again, to, like, something else you've talked about a lot is something like I, My, Me.
Yeah,
where...
that one too.
Yeah. Like, that goes into nightmare territory sometimes.
I would almost say, like, after the first season, like, most of the time. At some point, it stops trying to make you laugh and just starts trying to freak you out.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a little too much sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you need me, I'll be in the corner screaming about 12-ounce mouse.
12-ounce mouse is also in that same vein, yeah.
Yeah, so, like,
yeah.
I feel like a lot of, like, more absurd or surreal comedy hinges on the very fine line between something being funny and unsettling or uncomfortable.
I actually, so the band that did the theme song to the show is playing at WRFL's birthday bash because they have like ties to the radio stations like History and all that.
Wait a second,
they're like
band?
from 9 Pound Hammer.
Oh,
huh?
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, they are. They're from here, I think. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, it's kind of cool because the lead singer dude is actually like one of the cast members on the show in addition to doing the theme song. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same one that Washed Out's gonna be at, right? Or is that a different show?
Different shows, but same weekend. It's gonna be Washed Out on Friday, and then Colts on Saturday, and then 9 Pound Hammer on Sunday.
Cool.
That is an interesting lineup.
Yes.
Yeah. Rather weird, but, you know, so are we, so...
I mean,
that's alright. There's a festival in Iceland that's going on in, like, a couple months, I think. That's, like, mostly hip-hop, but the headlining band is Slayer.
That actually kinda, in a weird way, makes sense.
But
like...
it's not, like, it's not hip-hop that you associate with punk music. It's, like, Gucci Mane and stuff.
Okay, that's fair. That's a little...
Yeah.
That's a little weirder. Whereas, like, there is definitely strain in especially underground hip-hop that, like, takes off of that kind of occult imagery in the same way.
Yeah, like Little Ugly Mane and stuff, but...
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, there's definitely, you know, that vibe into some music. And also the same kind of, sort of, punk ethos. But then again, I think that to some degree, hip-hop in general kind of has more of a punk ethos than a lot of, you know, other, like, major mainstream genres.
Something, Lil Uzi Vert, not a rapper, but a rock star.
I mean, yeah, well...
That was, like, a meme for a while.
I understand that, you know, I mean, like...
Pulled up serving in a coupe.
But yeah, like, I mean, it although I feel like it almost... I feel like in a way, like, mainstream hip-hop is beginning to suffer in some ways from the same problems as punk music and more subversive kind of, like, post-punk and new wave things did.
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring this up unless the topic came back to it, but it kinda did. Like, Tekashi 69 is, like, one of the most successful rappers right now, and that guy is literally a pedophile. So...
yeah, he's real gross.
Not, like, a great moment in mainstream hip-hop right now.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah.
Also, I don't like his music very much, but that's, like, pretty secondary.
Yeah, it's like, it's almost neither here nor there.
Yeah, you know.
As a personality, he's so repulsive, it doesn't help that his music is not.
Some people, like, really, really like his music, but I don't know. I just don't see anything in it.
Like, I kind of get the appeal. It's just that he doesn't do it well.
There's like a lot of guys making trap music out in New York who are kind of doing the same thing nowadays. It's just that for some reason that was the one that got popular.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is that sound can be done very well. It's just that he's not very good.
Yeah.
I mean, in addition to being a very unpleasant human being on several levels. Like, yeah, we're not gonna get any further into it. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Dude.
What's up, Trey?
I was just gonna say that the brother who likes X still, I've tried to get him off, but he won't listen to me. Even he doesn't like 69. So.
Okay. Yeah, there's a line. Yeah, I think that
also,
most people have a line.
Also, I need to share this, like, I need to fulfill my role as, like, the ambassador from the Hip Hop Heads subreddit.
Uh-huh.
There was this guy the other day who, people were arguing. What the hell was that?
Oh, it was me reaching into a bag. It was me reaching into a into a box of Girl Scout Caramel Crunch cereal.
Huh.
I have a box of Thin Mints on my bed, but I haven't.
It does indeed taste like the cookies formerly known as Samoas, which are my favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie.
Interesting.
Caramel Delights?
It's addictive. Yeah.
But, yeah, so there was this guy being like, I think the exact phrase he used was, people will hate on Tekashi's mixtape, but the streets will fuck with it heavy. And somebody went through his comment history and found out that A, he is a white, short, redheaded man, and B, he is a backup dancer for Taylor Swift.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
And, in fact, either he or somebody who looks a lot like him was in the Shake It Off music video.
Oh my.
So, you know, definitely someone with a direct line to the streets.
The streets.
Well,
you know,
he's got his finger on the pulse.
And
her ex-man told his new girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh my god." That's incredible.
Yeah, it's really good. And now there's this GIF that people use. It's just like, you say, and the streets fuck with it heavy, and then you link to this GIF of this guy, like, wiggling his arms in the background of the video. It's pretty good. It's like, a whole new chapter was written in history in just the past few days.
God, the roast. My dude got roasted like a espresso blend at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was really funny.
We're at school. Skill.
Do you guys ever wonder what kind of school this is?
I guess it's either a high school or a college.
It would make sense.
I don't know for certain. Probably not a middle school though, because like no middle school is this good.
Because it's skating, I assume that is the
What is this? Billboard say?
Because I assume that this is the premises of the Institute of Sick Ribs. Where they serve, where pizza day is every day.
I can't read that billboard. It says something about tagging. I forget what that was in the original version of the game. Why is the emergency broadcast system part of this song that's playing right now?
Yeah. I actually heard another song like that where it sampled the tones that play at the beginning.
Yeah,
and
that's what I meant. Yeah.
And I probably couldn't have like played it on air like on the radio station anyway because like it had fuck words in it. But
not fuck words.
But yeah, the thing about it is that we don't want to like
confuse
incur
people.
Some sort of H.G. Wells War of the Worlds situation where people are like, "What's happening?" And it's like it's just a song.
Hey. Would you say that we're moving onwards and fuckwards?
So, recently, I'm just reminded because of, of, like, the most classic example of, like, hardcore vaporwave community trauma I have ever run into.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
But it's like, so what happened was that, Millie found this really cool, I haven't listened to it yet, but apparently it's, like, the best thing she'd heard all year and possibly would be one of the best albums of the year. This compilation. So I look at their Twitter, and apparently within like the first hour of it coming up, and the guy decided to release it early because he knew people, as soon as it went up, that there was somebody who was going to ask to have their thing removed. And due to a series of other incidents that happened surrounding tracks being pulled, although I managed to download it before this happened, it wound up with the guy first deleting the compilation and then deleting the entire label.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that kind of thing, you know.
Which label was it?
I feel like, apparently, like, the guy had been involved in some other, like, drama, done some dumb shit, and that's why people were, like, removing their stuff. And then he exacerbated it by trying to, like,
I've heard about this. He
tried to do, like, an RP-ish thing where he did mixes by the people who had left, because it was a thing that he'd done in his previous label, and he thought that people wouldn't, like, get really pissed off about it, but he didn't consult them, so they got really pissed off, and he, like, apologized profusely, deleted the things, and then was finally like, okay, there's too much shit flying around. This isn't fun anymore. I'm going to stop to end the label.
Maybe this is a different one than the one that I heard about.
What happened? That in this situation?
The guy, like, had a falling out with some people on his label, and instead of just deleting, their stuff off of his account like they wanted him to, he replaced all of the tracks with like really short bursts of static or something.
Well, no, it was like it turned, like, what he did was he replaced it with like really like these sort of really noisy remix, this track that was like one track that was like really abrasive, as like a placeholder thing.
Yeah.
And of course people reasonably got really ticked off, but the thing was that apparently it had to do with like a thing that he used to do with the previous label he was involved with, which apparently was like, it was a thing, but that the way that he had done so because had like was really tone deaf and really pissed off people who were involved and their friends, and they were like, dude, no. And then so he, you know, like he normally like posted on this the label account in like this weird sort of RPing thing, and he was like, okay, I'm cutting the RP bullshit, I'm really sorry.
Well, and my understanding was that what led to that was like he tried to do this like weird ARG thing where it was like the artists who had left the label had died or something ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that was his thing.
Yeah.
You know, we're executing them.
Yeah.
Gosh.
but it wasn't. But like, I get the feeling that this guy just isn't very good with people and did not think this through.
Maybe. You never know. There
Like,
was
that
also,
seems I got, honestly.
like, as far as net labels go, it seems to be like Vaporwave stuff is at the top of the drama list, and then right below that is the couple people who are specializing in, like, lo-fi hip-hop instrumental stuff.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
I know that lo-fi hip-hop is like this weird... It's its own weird little thing.
It's like a different kind of drama, but yeah. Like, I know at one point, Stizzy, the guy who runs the, what is it called now, like 100% water label, or 100% something. He runs the Steezy's Fuck YouTube channel, which is like where most of that stuff goes. He was like, said that he was done with people who used anime stuff in their album art, and I guess people, like, I don't know. He was mad, and then somebody else got mad at him over that, and then...
Oh my.
Just a bunch of stuff. I've, like, considered trying to have, like, net labels put out my stuff either digitally, like, for promotional purposes, or physically, but a lot of it, you have to be, like, really careful with who you trust with that kind of thing, because a lot of these people don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I think that was the problem that got the guy, like, that why people were pulling their stuff in the first place, is like the guy. I didn't, like, get the full details on why the initial falling out happened, but I think that it had to do with some very bad business decisions.
Yeah, like, people will make cassette orders they know they can't fulfill, and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's like...
And it's kind of stupid anyway, because ultimately, like, 99% of the time, there's this one place, I think it's in, like, Chile, that all the tapes get made at. So, it's really just a matter of what middleman you're dealing with, but...
Yeah, it's like, I feel like, I don't know, it's like, you get people who are really enthusiastic about these things, but, like, don't want to, like, admit that they might need outside help with it, and then just get themselves in deep shit trying to overcompensate.
And then you have people wondering... Yeah, go on.
If we ever end up, like, actually getting serious with the idea of becoming, like, a legitimate label and everything, I want to make sure that, like, we start slow and actually understand what we're getting into first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, like, after I, move out west and get, like, a job and such sorted out, I might try to look into that. See how hard, like what specifically you need, you know.
I know Bandcamp has, like, their option to turn, like, an artist page into a like label sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like $20 a month or something. But yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like what you need to do to get to that kind of point is to, like, build up some overall infrastructure, get the word out about your work. It's like a gradual, complicated process.
That's another thing, is, like, my hope is that music promotion will be much easier when I'm living somewhere where like,
you can promote yourself.
Like, actual other musicians that I like live, like, you know.
Yeah.
You know. Not that I'm gonna be working with Kanye day one or anything, but, you know. Like, maybe, like, Mick Jenkins or somebody, you know. You figure something out there. But, like, there's an actual scene in Chicago, and people kind of care about it, and, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's like a definite experimental music scene in Philly, and given my ambitions to actually properly start like a sludge metal band, I think that I could probably manage to do so, given what I know about the scene there.
I find myself
What?
Oh, nothing. You can go on.
I didn't have a ton to say. That's like basically it.
Well, I was gonna say that I basically am like wondering what the scene back home in Raleigh is like, because admittedly I didn't really have much experience with the local side of things while I actually lived like there, but I've been privileged enough to actually like experience some of the local music and everything that Lexington has, and it's a smaller sized city, but it's still pretty vibrant as it goes and everything.
Yeah.
There's different like genres and bands that have like their specific niches and everything.
Yeah. That's cool.
I have an insane idea that just popped into my head, and it's terrible.
Do share.
Trey?
Yeah.
If John Wiesa ever plays your radio station again, would you be able to slip him a CD of my work?
I will try to see what might become of that. I don't know for certain what, like, I can't speak to any particular like plans or anything, but I don't know.
I that would be fun. But yeah, actually, yeah, like I am a...
Come to Kentucky. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself in Kentucky. That's the state slogan, right?
Nah, that's Unbridled Spirit.
I think do it yourself in Kentucky is way better, to be honest with you.
Although some people, like, there's an organization here in Lexington called Kentucky for Kentucky that wants them like they had this big campaign a couple of years ago. I think it was like in 2014, the year before I came here, that like they campaigned for the state essentially to replace their official slogan with Kentucky kicks ass. And it's like they didn't do it, of course, but it's become a popular enough thing here that like it's a meme that people like have on their stickers on stickers on their laptops and stuff, and it's like it's a thing.
That's pretty great.
Also, y'all shirts are unusually common here.
What's a y'all shirt?
It is simply a T-shirt that says "y'all" on it. There are also variations thereof. I think that my favorite is "May the Force be with y'all," and it's in the Star Wars font.
God.
Incidentally, I find it interesting that apparently all y'all is actually a grammatical, like it is representative of a grammatical form that otherwise doesn't exist in English. Like in the way that it's an inclusive form of you that there isn't an equivalent to in English or in a lot of other Indo-European languages, actually.
We did it. We innovated the language.
Yeah.
But y'all is plural you. But like all y'all is more broad and all-encompassing.
Yeah.
Literally all of you.
Yeah, like as in like, yeah, like just like including, as opposed to like, it's sort of like the difference between exclusive and inclusive concepts of you and we. If that makes any sense.
But what about yins?
Yins is also a plural of you. Yeah. It's short originally for U1.
Ewans.
Yeah, Ewans.
Ewans.
Which is, that is, Scots.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know
Ewans.
why my mind went here. I was gonna share something about, like, Pennsylvania Dykes, and then my mind immediately went to, like, hey, I was up in Pennsylvania Dykes country today. Which I was.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
I was also Thule Heighton, and, there's a mini mall.
What?
There's a mini mall up there.
Oh, Thule, what is Thule Heighton?
Lehighton. It's a town.
Okay, Thule Heighton.
Yeah. And there's a mini mall up there, and they're doing like a revitalization project, I guess you would call it.
Renovation.
They're not like changing the structure of the mall, but like there were for a long time like a lot of abandoned storefronts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like put stuff in there now.
It's like gentrification, but not racist.
Sure. Anyway, I guess. But
No, I know what you're talking about,
yeah,
because
like,
I used to live in an area where they did that.
yeah, they're trying to like rehabilitate the mall basically, and make it not a huge money sink, except for the grocery store that's there. So they've opened a couple of things. They opened a Dollar Tree. They opened a vape shop, which
Gotta have your vape.
you know, all of the old people like to complain about. It's really funny.
All the what people?
All the old people, they like to complain about the vape shop.
Oh dear.
Because it's a sign of the downfall of
It's
society or something.
It's corrupting the youth.
Yeah, basically. But,
I bet all these people chew tobacco, which is fucking disgusting.
oh, dude, you have no idea. Chewing tobacco is like the regional pastime. I've had people just, like, offer it to me before. I'm like, no, I'm good.
You know, it's like...
Like a cigarette or something.
You get all these, like, lily white motherfuckers saying, like, you know, degeneracy, and, like, things like vaping. And then, you chew tobacco, that's fucking disgusting.
And it can eventually wear a hole in your lower lip.
Oh, yeah, and it can also, like, give you fucking mouth cancer, man.
Yeah. But, anyway.
Yeah.
One of the places that is in there now is a store called Party and Variety.
Okay.
And
Party and Variety.
it's basically just like, you know, like an almost dollar store, but not quite. Which means a couple things. For one, there's a Dollar Tree in there, so it's like completely redundant. For two, everything there is weirdly expensive, so it also doesn't fulfill its purpose. For three, a lot of the stock there is obviously very old.
So it's a mob front.
I don't know. I went in there, there was literally nobody there. There was nobody at the register, there was no other customers. It was like a fucking forbidden zone within the mini mall. It was funny, but also eerie. And in fact, if you guys want to bring up Twitter, I posted a thread there of stuff that I saw while I was in there. And, you can go take a look, but the personal highlights to me... What?
How hardcore first image is this going to be?
You unlocked a secret area, Jane.
A little bit less cursed images and more like... I don't know, you're just gonna have to go look at it. It'll take you only a couple seconds.
On a scale of vaporwave to brutal death metal, how cursed is this?
It's like normal wave. It's like things that would have been contemporary 10 to 20 years ago, but there's not enough neon for it to be vaporwave.
Oh, so like the non-shitty end of Witch House, creepy.
I guess you just
Like,
you're just
like
gonna need to go
Accio
look.
Killer.
Like, there's definitely some stuff there in there that's vaporwave. Like, I saw a book just called "The Internet" with the picture of an old computer, with a picture of like an old computer on it, and another one just called "Cloning." There was there was an entire rack of them. An edutainment game, Toy Story edutainment game. And I looked at the back. There was no release date on it, but minimum system requirements were like Windows 95, and then like a no sound required, and then some other stuff. It was, you could tell this thing had been sitting there for a long time, which doesn't make any sense because the store is new. It's
Okay,
like...
I'm gonna...
What's up?
Oh, no, I was just saying, I realized that flipping through my feed was less efficient than straight up just, like, searching your handle and going
okay.
straight there.
Yeah, it should be, like, one of the most recent things posted.
Okay.
Do you see it?
It's like, yeah, oh, I'm starting to see, oh. Oh, man. Okay.
Do feel free to link Trey as well, so he can witness.
I'm looking.
Let's see, okay, so Bob the Builder is there.
Yes.
Can we fix it?
And, this is a little depressing, just a little.
What is? Do tell the audience what you see.
The internet.
The internet.
The internet. Okay, that's it's like, okay, this is like veering into like
Peas on Earth.
Peas on Earth was great.
Peas.
I
on
wanted
Earth.
to get it, but it was $5.
Damn.
It's just a notebook with that as the cover.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular notebook.
that is cute and stupid.
Peas on
It's
Earth
cute
is very
and
good.
Yeah, I mean it is, but precisely because it's cute and stupid.
Yeah.
Awards and trophies.
Yeah. They just had a bunch of those, like, up near the counter, like next to the soda thing.
Winner.
This is like a cross between like Vaporwave and Jandek.
Incredible.
Like, cause it's definitely like, it is like not quite aesthetic enough to be Vaporwave, but it's too unsettling and weird and like off-putting and funny to be like just like whatever, or even just like straight funny. It's like there's something wrong.
Yeah. No, like, I would not trust anything in that store. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a scary, scary place. And
it's Jankcore the store.
And like, again, there was not anybody else in there when I went in. At all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like repeat mob front.
But if it was a mob front, they'd have somebody watching, right? Like at least one guy. And I wasn't in there for just like a minute or two. I was in there for like a good half an hour. I was killing time while my little brothers got their hair cut.
Maybe they were in back like cutting some meth.
Maybe? There was, and I really should have taken a picture of it. There was just this this door to the back, and it was like being propped open by a cardboard box, and there didn't look like there was like any light whatsoever behind the door. That was like, if I had gone into that door, I don't think I ever would have come back out.
You know, that's okay. This is like, yeah, this whole thing is kind of leaning a little bit into cursed image.
The box, if I had gotten that picture, definitely would have been a cursed image. The rest is just kind of vaguely unsettling, I guess.
It's like, it is semi-cursed. It is SCP background material. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a very... Yeah.
It's some weird shit, trademark.
Mm-hmm.
Some spooky shit.
I kind of would like to, like, use those as, like, no, you know what it makes me think of? Is, like, it feels like the kind of stuff that would be in the liner notes of, like, a cassette of, like, you know, like a C20 cassette of, like, sort of arty oddball power electronics or something.
That's a very specific image you've conjured there.
Like, you know, like one of those guys, like, Wish for Skin or something, who does, like, stuff that's, like, power electronics but has, like, violin and things in it. And, like, they're just, like, you know, and releases stuff like cassettes and things, you know, pretty short, and, like, this weird fucked up music, and then it's, like, just these, like, innocuous but vaguely unsettling images in the liner package.
Honestly, I think you could repurpose those for almost any kind of music as, like, cover art or liner notes. And if you did it right, it would work.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to use the internet one myself, but I mean,
yeah,
it's not like I own any of those pictures, so, you know, feel free.
Yeah. But, like, still, I mean, like, wow.
I really should have bought the internet book. I'm regretting not buying it now. It was like $2 or something.
Had to figure out about the internet.
Yeah.
You needed to know.
Like,
the internet. What is it for?
I'm going to do an internet.
Whoa! I'm gonna do a book.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do a book.
Aww.
Okay, so...
Sredni, are you familiar with Asdif movie?
I have heard of it.
It's pretty alright.
I will look into it later, and then I shall become educated in them dank memes. Or maybe they aren't dank anymore because it's, like, a decent number of years old.
Turns
so
10 this
like,
year.
It's like slightly aged memes that smell vaguely of oregano.
Oregano memes. Here's a question for you. What is the oldest meme that's still funny?
Oldest meme that's still funny?
Yeah.
Burma shave. That meme literally goes back to, like, God, like the 20s or some shit. And it's still funny.
The billboards rhyme every time. Burma shave.
Just
imagining. Now I'm imagining Alvin Lucier's monologue from his piece "I Am Sitting in a Room," and him just ending it with Burma shave.
It's funny. I remember reading the Wikipedia pages about like that campaign. When I was, I don't know, when I was like 8 or something, and it amuses me whenever people bring it up because like I remember actually hearing about it without ever seeing the billboards.
I don't know if there are anymore. There might be some left.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Probably not anywhere, like, in charted territory.
If you see a Burma Shave billboard in 2018, it means you're about to die.
You have wandered into the dark place. Not Garth Marenghi's dark place, much worse.
You may enter, but never leave. Burma Shave.
Oh my god!
Oh, what am I doing? I'm using the mouse for the wrong thing. Sorry, I was checking. I got a ping on Discord.
I'm imagining that, like, what you just said, in, like, a computer, like, Mac auto-generated robot voice.
Oh god, no. That would be truly horrifying. I hate those things.
You may enter, but never leave. Burma Shave.
Hey Google.
Just like...
Say you may enter, but never leave. It didn't respond.
It doesn't want to unleash the power.
Yeah.
But like, it just like that followed by like just a rushing sound and then suddenly an insane ultra compressed breakbeat would be like, that would be like maximum V snares right there.
That's my favorite book in the Maximum Ride series.
Oh my god.
Maximum
there are
snares.
only 3 of those. There are only 3 of those. The rest of it is fanfic.
That might be true. I don't think I ever read any of them.
Oh god. Jesus. I remember,
Is that like
having...
Is that like a thing like the Warrior Cats books where there's like literally like 100 of them now?
Yeah, there's like 10 fucking Maximum Ride books, my
There's
it's insane.
There's actually, like, not exaggerating, there's got to be at least 50 Warrior Cats books. I looked it up the other day, because I used to read them back in middle school, like when they were relatively new.
Again, I am amazed that you're not a furry now.
No, I mean, well, I don't know, the Warrior Cats are, like, non-anthro, though. They're just, like...
No, but
they're just straight-up cats.
Saying that, I mean, still, but, like...
I'm sure that it was the path for some people, yeah.
You know, like, feral anthros are totally a thing. That's, like, you know, mostly animal-like, but with human intelligence.
Oh. Huh.
And that's, like, a whole subgenre. You know, like... My persona is literally a cat.
I learned something today.
Yeah. Yeah, like, there are levels of anthropomorphism, as it were.
I want to meet the one person who's like, my persona is a, you know, fucking sea squirt. Just a non-anthro sea squirt.
A non-anthro sea squirt. I mean, there's gotta be some post-furry person who has a sea squirt anthro persona.
I have a question related to that term. Have you seen that picture of, what did I name her? Denise. The, like, octopus lady I made.
Uh-huh.
Is that furry or post-furry, or is that some third thing?
More like post-furry, but nonetheless is vaguely... Post-furry really can be seen as a subset of furry overall.
Okay. I just wanted to know, in case somebody ever asked.
It's like post-furry is like postmodernist weird as shit furry, usually with rave aesthetics. And at least a certain injection of cyberpunk thrown in for good measure.
What would, because Haru's thing is like a tree filled with ants. What would that be?
That would be also under that category. It's usually like, my persona is something that is not conventionally anthropomorphized and probably really weird.
Okay. I just wanted
like,
to know.
Like, the more normal end of it is like that one person whose persona is a fox lady, a vixen, who is also a lava.
That's the more normal end.
Yeah.
All right.
All I know is that I'm a robot. That's it.
Can there be a term for that? Like a BB.
That's pretty good.
A BB.
A furry that is a robot.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's that manages to be so corny that it works, given the fact that they actually use the term persona, which is the worst pun ever conceived.
A robo-sona.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like persona is like such
it's
a bad
persona.
pun.
It's fur persona.
Yes. I mean, it's a terrible pun, but, like, that is the unifying quality of furry, is that you have to some level, embrace god-awful puns.
Beat boot.
Like, yeah,
Yes.
like...
Anyway, what was I talking about before we got on this tangent about furries? The Warrior Cats books. Right.
Yes,
The Maximum Ride.
Yeah. Maximum Ride, and then I wanted to talk about the Warrior Cats books because I was reading about this the other day. Not actually reading them because I'm not 15 anymore, but
oh.
I mean, maybe they've held up extremely well. I don't know. I haven't given them a second shot, but
I wouldn't be surprised if they hold up okay.
Like, I looked it up the other day, because when I stopped reading, they were on...
Alright, I'm looking it up.
There was the first main series, which starred Firepaw, who was an orange cat. And there was a couple spin-offs of that. So you're on, like, maybe 5 or 6 books. And by the time I stopped reading, they were through a second trilogy that starred, I think, his daughter or something. And when I looked it up the other day, there's now, like, 5 or 6 trilogies of books, several spin-offs.
There are currently 6 sub-series, each containing 6 books.
Yeah. Yeah.
According to Wikipedia. That
yeah,
means...
no, okay, so yeah. There was the initial 6, I'm sorry, that's correct. There was the initial 6, which I read, and then there was the second series, which I think I got to, like, the second one, and then I kind of stopped caring.
Like, where is the complete list of, like, how many books there are? There are 3 different chronologies. Holy shit.
Did they do...
This is, no, this is Kingdom Hearts level of rabbit hole-ry right here.
Yeah, this is like, really, deep, like,
Deepest lore.
It is deepest lore. I mean...
Yeah.
So, like, it is worth noting that there are actually 4 women who have written...
Yeah, it's one of those, like, group-written series.
Yeah, but it is,
Aaron Hunter is a pseudonym, I believe.
Yeah, Aaron Hunter is a collective pseudonym that was initially used by... Like, I think consistently there's been one editor who creates most of the plot, and then the prose has been written by different people. But that it's sort of a collaborative thing.
But, yeah, so... I actually remember the first 6 books surprisingly well. The thing that sticks out in my mind is I think this was, like, at the end of the 5th or 6th. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, summarize the entire fucking plot of this series, aren't I, for this to make any sense. Alright.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, hold on. Let me go use the restroom, because I have to do that. And then when I come back, I'll do that.
Collect your ideas.
Collect my thoughts, yes. I'll be right back.
Collecting your thoughts. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's that kind of series, from my understanding. One of my friends...
There is more than one play written within the Warrior Cats continuity.
Incredible.
Yes, several for an author tour, written by the editor, who is the main writer.
But yeah, as far as Maximum Ride goes, it doesn't have like that much absurdity going on. But James Patterson's like young adult novel, like business, is just that. It's a business. Like he basically has like I don't know if the Max series was like co-written with anybody who just like didn't get credited, but there's a bunch of like other series. Pardon the siren in the background, I'm sure you can probably hear it. But yeah, there's like multiple different young adult series from him that are each like written by him, like kinda, and then also credited to some other author depending on which ones. There are at least like 4 of those, each with their own like individual like plot lines and stuff going on.
Yeah, so James Patterson has a bizarrely
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Warrior Cats to us, James.
All right. First of all, I'm actually gonna kill the music because I don't want anything interfering with this very important thing that we're gonna be talking about. Yeah.
This fucking deep shit, man.
Yeah. So, first of all, I had like a fucking like a series of flashbacks while I was in the bathroom trying to like think about this series that I haven't read since I was like 13. But the main premise, as I remember it, is that the protagonist of the original series is this this orange house cat who is originally named Rusty. He runs away from home for reasons that I don't quite recall. I think there was a lady cat involved in some capacity. And he joins the wild cats that live in the woods. And these cats are divided up into, I believe, 4 clans.
Clans.
Yes. Yeah. I believe that they are Thunder, River, Shadow. What is the 4th one?
Is it just Fire?
No, because Thunder Clan is the one that he joins, I believe.
Okay.
I forget the 4th one. Point is, this...
Star.
Well, no, Star Clan...
Star?
Star Clan is... I'm so embarrassed that I actually remember this. Star Clan is like the cat heaven. Like, you die and your soul goes to Star Clan if you're a cat.
Gotcha.
And if you were like a virtuous cat. If you are an evil cat, it goes to the Dark Forest, which we'll get back to.
So all dogs go to heaven, but all cats, it's complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. But the gist of it is he joins Thunder Clan and he becomes known as Firepaw, which is like, you know, a pretty radical name for a cat, or at least I thought so when I was a kid. It's all this stuff that happens. He has a mentor named Blue Star, and Star is like... So, the way that it works is that the cats' names kind of change throughout their lives. When they're...
It's an Ursula K. Le Guin thing.
Maybe. It could be.
I mean, because in A Wizard of Earthsea, there's the whole thing about how learning your true name is important and that you don't share that with other people, but that in different contexts you have different names.
Oh, no. It's almost more like a rank. Like the second part...
But it's actually common to like a lot of cultures where people's names will change over time.
Okay.
Like what they're referred to.
But
and it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how it works in that one is when a cat is young, they're called an apprentice, and their name ends in paw. And then when they become an adult, it can end in like any number of various ways. The names are usually structured as two words stuck together that are in some way evocative of the cat. I believe Firepaw eventually becomes Firetail. And then the leaders of the clans, their name ends in Star, which, you know, marks them as very important. So, Firepaw starts out as a house cat, and he becomes the apprentice of Blue Star, who is like the leader of the clan. And there is 5 fucking books worth of drama over this. Because, you see, some cats are racist and don't like cats that came from house places. So that's how that goes. And there's an evil cat named Tiger Claw, who eventually becomes the leader of Shadow. Yeah, becomes the leader of Shadow Clan, and he's sort of the evil figure. But then in, I think, the 6th book, a bunch of cats come in from the city, and they're not clan cats, okay? So, this is, you know, they're outsiders. They're on some different stuff. And their leader is this tiny white cat named... I think it's just... Is it Bone? No, it's, it's... No. I need to look this up.
Snowbell?
No, it's not Snowbell. I need to look this up. This is important. Let's see here. Warrior cats, characters. No, it's none of these. Yes, TV tropes will help me for the first time in like 5 years.
Incredible.
Wind Clan, that's the one I couldn't remember the name of. Let's see here. Others. Scourge! That's his fucking name. His name is Scourge.
He's small. He's a small white cat named Scourge.
But this is the best part, okay? Because these books were absurdly fucking violent.
Oh yeah.
Like actually like Tarantino violent.
They're on some Watership Down shit.
Yeah, the reason this cat was named Scourge was because I don't know how he fucking did this, because cats don't have opposable thumbs, but besides the point, I guess. His claws had, like, dog teeth on them to, like, make them sharper. And in the final book of the I believe it was the final book of the original series, Scourge confronts Tiger Star and literally rips the cat in 2. And it's like part of the thing is that cats in Warrior Cats literally have 9 lives. And what happens is that Tiger Star loses all of his at once. And it's like literally the most fucking metal thing to me as like a child.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty metal. Just, I will literally rip you the fucking half.
And then they somehow beat him. I don't remember how. And then one of the like other cats that, like, the other city cats that Scourge comes with becomes, like, a recurring minor character, I think. But, he, like, comes over to the good guy side, I think. But...
Isn't it also, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it also strongly implied with two of the cats that they are a gay couple?
It wouldn't shock me. I don't know. It's been so long that, like, I remember the general plot beats and the part where Tiger Star gets ripped the fucking half. Like, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. There was some other stuff. I really liked the one spin-off book, which was about Fire Tail at the time. By the way, at some point, Fire Tail becomes Firestar. He starts leading the clan because the other one dies. There's a whole mess of stuff. Like, some of it is seriously like soap opera level.
It's a big to-do.
Yeah, like I remember there's this big thing about like I am, to the best of my memory, I am not making this up. Is like female clan leaders aren't supposed to have kittens, and Blue Star gets pregnant, and it's like a whole fucking thing. Again, these books are for like young children, but whatever. Well, young teenagers, but
implied fucking.
Yeah. There was this one book I remember in the series really liking. It was about, like, he goes off to help... He has, like, a dream about a lost clan, and he goes off to find them, and he convinces a bunch of other cats, just, like, living in a town somewhere, to go out to a fucking nearby canyon and start being the new, Sky Clan, which is the name of the Lost Clan.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, the entire series is like that, from what I recall. The last one I remember reading, and I want to say this was, like, halfway through the second series, they had to, like, leave their original home in the forest because it was getting cut down. So they, like, go on this treacherous journey to another forest. And it's, like, the second series, I think, was about, like, the aftermath of them settling into the new... It was, like, a full-on fucking epic by the time that I stopped reading it. And there have been 4 other series of books since then. So, like, I can't imagine what they're on now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like once you establish a world, then it becomes less difficult over time, so long as you can keep thinking of characters who are different from those characters, of situations within it that could happen eventually.
Yeah, I actually have the first 6 books in, like, they came in, like, a set around here. Yeah, well, no, it wasn't all in one book, but they came in, like, a box together. And the box was, like, you could, like, stick it on a shelf so they'd always be in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have, like, an early edition of, like, not a super early edition, but an early, I think one of the first American editions of Lord of the Rings. That is in 7 books, 6 of which consist of the main thing, and the 7th, which is, like, basically Tolkien explaining shit. You know, it's like appendices.
Interesting. But,
So, this being a different thing from the Silmarillion?
Yeah, like, the thing was that originally, Lord of the Rings, it wasn't supposed to be divided into 3 books, but 6. And that each of the 3 are really a compilation of 2 shorter books.
Right.
It's like it's almost like there are, like, 3 overall acts to, like, a much longer book, and then each of those consist of 2 volumes.
Huh.
Like, the intention was that The Lord of the Rings was supposed to be just one really long book. Like, early on.
But, man, I have not thought about most of that Warrior Cat shit since, like, late middle school, early high school.
Yeah, it's,
That took me back.
It sounds pretty metal.
I mean, if you're into cats, like, fucking each other up,
and fucking each other.
And fucking each other. I couldn't think of a better series for you to read instead. So, They also did one about bears, which I think was kind of similar and by some of the same people, but I never read that one, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that series was called Seekers, I think.
Yeah. God, what a incredibly awesome but stupid series of novels. I wonder if that fandom is, like, still around. Like, is it still full swing?
They definitely still exist.
Can you look at the Wikipedia page? Are these, like, still coming out?
Like, let's see. Hello?
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the Wikipedia page, and yeah, I think it's still ongoing. I'm gonna look it up again. Okay. Like, because I closed the tab.
Okay.
But I'm reopening. Okay, Warriors novel series. Harper Collins. A later series in, Okay. Yeah, it's still going.
What the fuck? When was the last one released?
The most recent one... Well, okay, the most recent series began in 2016, and the 5th book is scheduled in the 5th book of 6 in this most recent series comes out on April the 10th this year.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's been going
what the
since
fuck?
2000, it's been going
continues.
since 2003.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, what is Warriors Super Edition? That would be our standalone books in the Warriors series that approximately double the length of a normal Warriors book. There are 10 of them. Oh, wow.
You can't
so that
have...
means, okay,
spin-offs!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's like, let's see. That's 36 books in the main series.
Jesus Christ.
And then 10 double-length ones, which means, like, more the size of a decent-sized, like, adult novel.
So that's 46 right there. And I know for a fact...
56 worth of books.
Yeah, but, like, I also know for a fact that there are comics.
Yeah,
so...
there are comics and spin-off novellas.
What the fuck?
There are also 4 field guides. There are 5 OEL manga that came out.
Incredible.
Well, actually, one is a 3-volume series.
Wait, fuck! I read one of those. That must have been like one of the last things I read before I stopped. Like,
and there are a couple of novellas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The comic I remember reading was about the fluffy gray cat, whose name I can't remember right now. He was like the second protagonist.
The deuteragonist.
Yeah.
As they put
he
it.
was like the second most important guy, and I can't remember his name now.
Gray Stripe.
He was a good boy.
But yeah, that was put out in cooperation between Tokyo Pop and Harper Collins.
God.
Nice!
Holy fucking shit, that's the most 2000 shit I have ever seen.
Peak Autscore.
Peak Autscore in fucking deed.
God.
Wow.
Well,
oh my god. When that came out...
I'm just kind of shocked that it's still going, honestly.
That is so fucking old. That's back when Anthony Fantano still used clips in his videos. Like music clips. That's like a decade ago.
God.
Holy shit. I was in fucking high school then. Well,
I was
yeah.
probably in middle school.
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what makes me the most sad is that this is like the deadest our show has been in weeks. There's nobody here to witness all this. We need to
There's
link...
nobody here to, like, witness just the beauty and the agony of us realizing
the
how
vast...
old we are.
The vast incomprehensibility of the Warriors Cats franchise.
Yeah, the Warriors franchise. It's just deep. This is deepest lore shit, man.
Remember
The deepest lore.
I remember the last time we played this game, we were arguing about, like, what series has the deepest lore. And I think now we know. It was right under our whiskers this entire time.
Incredible.
It was Warriors.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, I guess the fate is more complicated insofar as while it has less, there's more complicated chronology. But at the same time, that's a franchise that spans, like, really multiple media. Whereas this is mostly books and some graphic novels, right? And it's still...
There, I know for a fact, there is at least one licensed video game.
I wouldn't be surprised. But, and also plays. I looked it up, there are plays.
Plays?!
One of which was actually written by a bunch of high school students who were huge fans of it. And was
Plays?
Yes!
Plays.
Yep. Stage plays.
You just changed Jane's world.
Fucking stage plays, man. Fucking stage plays.
Plays. That's
Plays,
like,
yeah.
First of all, two things here. One, I have to look up a performance of these at some point because they're fucking cats. Like, what do they do? Just, like, put on cat ears and walk around on all fours?
It's possible that they're chamber plays in that they're meant to be read rather than, like, physically performed.
Maybe, but...
But, well, actually, like, one of them definitely was because it was for their book tour they were doing.
But, like, I have
Yeah?
you seen the musical Cats? I've heard of it, but, like...
Yeah.
But, like, what you need to understand is that this isn't cats frolicking and singing. This is cats fucking each other up. Like,
yeah,
and like, soap opera tier drama.
And, like, and the first play that I saw, like, it apparently involves a meeting between two cats who... Ah, God, I'm gonna, like, need to look this up again. Why do I keep closing this tab? I should have it open at all fucking times.
Yes.
Alright. So...
Just read.
Down,
just read. We need
I need to scroll down.
Yeah, but, like, when you get there, we need the description verbatim. I need to know.
Okay, of all of the plays, by the way.
Just go. Like, just fucking... There's nobody here but Go-Go, and Go-Go's used to our nonsense by now. Just fucking go.
Alright, like, let's see. I need to, like, get to, like, figure out where, because I need to... Like, I got stuck on the section that's with the super editions, and that's really deep into the article. So I'm, like, having to look around, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, this article is huge, by the way.
I'm sure it is. Do you think that they would be anything less than comprehensive about the motherfucking Warrior Cats franchise?
Okay, where are the plays? Where are the plays?
Where are they?
Okay, because, like, chronological timeline... Other media. Okay, plays. Because there's a film in the works that has been in the works since the 2016. Plays.
Oh,
fuck. Written by
Only since
Victoria
2016?
Holmes. Okay, written by Victoria Holmes for a tour. A play titled After Sunset, We Need to Talk was premiered on 28th of April 2007 at the Secret Garden Bookstore in Seattle, Washington. It details a meeting between Leafpool of ThunderClan and Crowfeather of WindClan after the events of Sunset.
I know who those characters are. And I want to throw myself off of a bridge because of it.
The script was released to the public on the official site for the Warrior series. During a fundraising event in Russellville, Arkansas, Bright Spirits Mercy was performed by various high school drama students. The second
Bright
of two plays
Spirits
by Eric
Mercy.
Hunter. Bright Spirits Mercy is about J-Paw, Lion Blaze, and Hollyleaf. After going to a gathering where it is obvious all of the clans except for ThunderClan are starving, 3 cats from StarClan appear.
Please read the chat.
Oh.
Somebody else read that back. I can't.
I make the mistake of searching warrior cats with Google's adult filter turned off. I have seen things. I'm so sorry, Go-Go. I'm so sorry.
I was talking about feral anthros earlier, and yeah, given that the series is particularly popular among, like...
Oh no.
No, it's specifically... It's a bunch of hormonally frustrated teenage goth furries. Of course there's going to be porn.
Fuck.
I mean...
God.
Like, let's get fucking real, of course there is.
I mean, yeah, but I'm so sorry, Go-Go.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Oh, but please keep reading the play descriptions. This is the best our material's been in months.
During a fundraising event in Russellville, Arkansas,
of
Bright
course.
Spirits Mercy was performed. Okay, I followed that. Okay, 3 cats from StarClan appear to them. Bright Spirit and her parents, Shining Heart and Braveheart, characters created on Wands and Worlds, a fantasy fiction forum in memory of a 10-year-old Warriors fan. Oh, that's nice.
Rest in peace.
Emmy Grace Cherry and her parents, Diana and Jimmy Cherry, who were killed in a tornado.
Jesus Christ!
2007. Wow, that's sad.
It is.
They tell the 3 young cats that they must help feed the other clans. J-Paw is easily convinced, but Hollyleaf and Lion Blaze are harder to win over. Eventually they agree and hunt, then wait at the Wind Clan border for a patrol. Ashfoot, Wind Clan's deputy, accepts the gift, but Breezepaw, too proud to have help from another clan, refuses to eat it. J-Paw, Lion Blaze, and Hollyleaf then head towards another clan's territory. In the Chinese translation of the series, 3D trading cards are packaged in each book. The 3D effect is produced using stereoscopic lenticular printing. These cartridges feature pictures of the cats on the center of the book cover and their Chinese and English names, and biographical information on the back. Current cards feature Firestar, Blue Star, Tail Star, Gray Stripe, Tiger Star, a collage of 5 previous cats, Brambleclaw, Feathertail, Leafpool, 1 Star, Crowfeather, Hawkcross, Wally, Lion Blaze, Black Star, Squirrel Fight, Breezepelt, Sandstorm, Oakheart, Leaf Star, Crooked Star, Yellowfang, Dovewing, Ivypool, Flametail, Stormfur, Tigerheart, and Spotted Leaf.
Yo.
You forgot Hawkmoon.
Yo, I actually remember...
A big mood.
I've, like, vaguely remember, like, at least half of those characters. I remember that I liked Black Star because he seemed, like, pragmatic but not a dick.
Yeah, like, these,
and he kind of looked like Onyx.
Yeah. Oh, like, these cards are kind of dope design-wise. Also, the Chinese characters in that crazy-ass font with, like, fucking bloody claw scrape.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
This is a fucking hardcore.
Link me in the DM. I'm going to put these on screen. People need to see.
Oh man.
People need to see.
Okay, I'm gonna like.
This stream is great. Thank you, GoGo. I'm glad somebody appreciates our hard work.
Alright. Oh man. Oh god. This is like some shit that needs to be shown to the masses. I'm gonna post it here. This is the Wikimedia. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
It's there.
Is it? Oh, you put it in the server.
Oh no, I didn't put it in the server.
Or the DM.
Oh no, shit! I accidentally. Oh, I put it in a PM to Millie, actually. Hi, girlfriend.
Please send it. Please send it.
I think I did. No, I did accidentally send it. She giggled.
Oh my god. Also, holy fuck, these cards are dope.
Wow.
Hold on, let me put this up on stream.
Oh my god.
God.
That's incredible.
These cards are actually like pretty cool looking.
Oh my god.
Like,
wow.
Unironically.
Yeah.
Now,
actually.
I believe that is supposed to be... Oh no, that's Brambleclaw. Okay. I vaguely remember him too, I think. He was like the no-nonsense one, I think. God, why do I remember this? Oh, Christ almighty. We have to just title this episode Warriors now. Y'all know that. Like, that's...
Alas, Millie did not have context. She has a headache, so she wasn't able to attend. But she was amused by this.
That's okay.
Totally contextless. Yes.
We can, like, link her later if she's interested or something, but... Because, like... I don't know. I mean, she really does like cats, so...
Yeah.
But, just, like... Fuck. I'm still not over the fact that there are multiple plays.
Yes. There are multiple... Well, yeah, at least two. There were two there. And there's a trading card series. I mean, the trading card series is less surprising to me than the play.
The trading card series isn't that weird, I don't think. I think, like, a fair amount of young adult novels have that kind of thing.
The fact that it's a Chinese trading card series, that it's popular enough in China that they have a trading card series there and not here.
That is... Fuck, is this like a fucking cultural institution in China? Is this like...
There must be.
Is this like the Chinese Harry Potter?
Oh man.
I want that to be true so badly.
I mean, I kind of do too. Let's see.
Just huge in continental Asia.
Oh man. Oh no! Oh my God! It's better. Guess what?
Please tell me what. I couldn't even begin to guess.
You know Alibaba, Chinese eBay?
Yeah. Okay.
Are they bankrolling the movie?
They are bankrolling the Warrior Cats film.
Oh my god.
Fuck yes!
Wow.
I need...
Goddamn.
I didn't know that this movie was being made until today, but now I know that I need to watch it when it comes out.
Yeah, they bought the production rights for a film with Warner Brothers, and is planning to do one with David Heyman set as producer. There aren't a whole lot of other details. That's from 2016, late 2016 that they did.
Heyman being the producer of the Harry Potter movies, just to let you know.
Oh my god, really?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really hope that comes out at some point, because...
Oh my fucking god.
I need to watch, like, China-approved Warrior Cats movie.
Oh my god, this is fucking nuts.
We have gone down the rabbit hole, or should I say, the clan burrow.
Oh man.
I think they lived in burrows, right? Is that a thing? The cats in the books. Remember. I don't know why I'm asking you guys. I think that this might have been... I knew one other person in real life who was, like, into them. But I didn't know anybody else.
I knew one person in high school that I still, like, have regular contact with on Tumblr and everything. Although, I don't know if she's, like, still into it so much as, like, I know that it was, like, a thing of hers that she enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Man, how do we even spend the last hour of the stream now? Like... Fuck.
Existing. Trying to rationalize our own existences now that we've, like, gone down this journey. We've taken a journey into the world of Firestar.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Etc.
I'm so mad that I remember the fact that Gray Stripe was my favorite character. He was just kind of like chill, if I remember right. That might be wrong. I mean, it's been years, but like I think his whole thing was he eventually left the clans to go live in a barn with his girlfriend. Which, if that's not goals, I don't know what is.
That's
honestly mood.
That is like he sounds chill.
He said, "Fuck the system. I'm out."
And fuck the system. I am literally just gonna... It's the equivalent of living in the woods, except you go from the woods to a barn.
Yeah, like slightly less in the woods. Actually, have I ever mentioned this on stream? One of our cats actually is a barn cat now.
Oh, huh.
We when we moved from the big house in Palmerton to here, we could only keep 2 of the 4. The 4 that we had at the time. We had Shaggy. Now, in order from oldest to youngest, Onyx, who has sadly passed away last year. Shaggy, Misty, who passed away quite a long time ago, and Ebony. And Ebony was the one that, she was a very skittish cat, like, not very good with people. So we were like, okay, we're probably not going to be able to get her to move into the new house. And my grandma knew this lady who owned a horse barn, and they were looking for a mousing cat. So, we gave her to them. And my mom still stops by every once in a blue moon, and the cat's doing way better there than she ever was at our place. So...
Good for her.
Yeah.
It's a good kitty.
Yeah.
Check.
I'm just remembering... Now I'm remembering not too long ago when, I was in some folks on the Heap and things, do the regular anime stream, right?
Yeah.
So in the warm up to that, we play different songs and things, and the Nameless Samurai, who's the guy who kind of runs the stream essentially, good dude.
Yes. TNS is a good fellow.
Yeah, TNS was playing a song by Nile, the heavily Middle Eastern influenced brutal death metal band. And what happened during this was my cat caught a mouse, killed it, and started eating it in front of me while death metal was playing.
Oh my god!
And
Fuck!
That was, like, I heard a crunch.
That's...
Her eating a mouse.
That's so nasty, but so hardcore. I have no idea how I would react to that.
Like, I didn't see the...
Well, I don't know. I like mice. They're cute.
I saw it in her mouth at one point, but then I didn't see it again when I just heard the crunch.
Oh, man.
We love the crunch.
She was in the mood for a snack.
Yes, a delicious hairy snack. Holy
Oh
shit. Yeah.
man.
Oh my god.
There's a reason why we call our cat the Angel of Death.
That's... I don't know. Like,
Like
we
Callan
found
wanted
the
to just
real warrior cat.
yeah, like my sister called her Angel because, you know, my sister was very young when we got her. But like at the same time she quickly became known as the Angel of Death because she ate all the voles
Not
outside
the
the house.
voles.
It was terrible.
I
The
like
voles.
voles.
I do too. I felt bad. Okay, she
They're
didn't eat all the voles,
adorable.
but she ate a vole, and the other voles decided to pack it and run.
I wonder why.
And also, like, honestly, like, the kind of mice that live in this house and our old house are really we're kind of like, well, okay, the ones in our house weren't that bad, but the ones in, like, this house are, like, territorial little assholes. So I don't particularly, like, it's not like the field mice who are harmless. They're, like, vicious little fuckers. And so she just, like, you know, just like she hunts them down and she eats them.
Christ.
It is some hardcore shit.
Alright, we are gonna switch over to GeoGuessr in a second here after I, like,
Alrighty.
collect myself after all that. I mean, we can continue talking about warrior cats, but, like, or animals in general. I like animals. But, like, fuck. Oh, man. I had, like, a whole list of things. This always happens. I make, like, a mental list of things I want to talk about on the show, and we never get to any of them, because we always get up on some crazy tangent.
I mean, that's what gives the show its charm, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shapes
It's like
and forms.
Forms and
shapes
shapes.
and its forms and shapes and forms.
And forms.
I have to quickly run to the bathroom.
Okay, actually, so do I. So Trey, you're gonna have to hold it down solo for a little bit.
Trey, you know what to do. The answer is bad karaoke. It's always bad karaoke.
Oh my god.
It's usually bad karaoke, isn't it?
Alright, just like do the most excruciating version of Don't Stop Believin' possible until we get back.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in sound and joy. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Gosh. No. I don't even. Let's see. Shapes and forms and shapes and forms and shapes, and there's a car outside that is being very loud. Shapes and forms and shapes and forms and shapes and forms. Shapes and forms and shapes. And also forms. Good lord. All these songs that I know, but I don't know all the words to. Gosh. It's like... Gosh, I am the champ. champion, my friend. And I'll keep on fighting till the end. Da-da-da. I am the champion. I am the champion. But God is the loser. 'Cause I am the champion of the world. Chicken Little was a good movie, and I refuse to believe that anybody else believes otherwise. Thinking about aminals. Warrior cats. Dogs. What's your name? What's your sign? Zodiac Killer. All rats gotta die, even Master Splinter. Lil Wayne was really not thinking straight when he wrote that line. I mean, Splinter's great though. He trained the turtles. He made them what they are. Chicken tenders.
I'm back.
Hi!
Heyo. Heyo.
John Madden.
Ew.
Well, I found out where everybody else is. We got
Where?
2, 4, 6, 8. That's Unicron. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people in VC on my server. And apparently, they're all listening to like terrible meme music.
Oh no, really?
Added Neil Cicierga Bustin to the queue.
The entertainment for the evening.
Well, oh well.
Bustin makes me feel good.
Bustin'.
Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no bed.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really care if you cry. I don't really care if you cry.
Alright.
I don't really care.
Oh my god. What is that again?
That's Uzi's EXO tour life, except
oh yeah, like the
it's
one with
just
the...
it's just the first line.
Like someone did push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Oh
That's
man, you sing
line.
it better than he does. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't need auto-tune to sing on key, so
No.
that's a an improvement on some of those dudes.
But
Hey, the real pros use Melodyne.
Melodyne.
Melodyne, yeah.
My server is valid. Thank you, GoGo. I'm sure they would appreciate that.
Yeah, but
we should all go over there after the stream and see what's going on. That sounds like a good idea.
Wicked.
But
Wheel.
fuck, I'm like still not over the fucking Warrior Cats shit.
Yeah,
I don't know that I'll ever be over it. Like, that was some life-altering information you guys dumped on me.
Yeah, it's like it's like, you know, truth bombs, but actually true.
Truth and beauty bombs.
Snapbacks and tattoos.
We am away.
Oh, we
That was actually really good.
In
I thought
the
so.
Spaceship, the silver
Spaceship, the lion takes. We could have both have done it.
You know that? Yeah, you know that one too. Yeah, like
It's
hey, who's that playing the guitar?
Is it Jim?
TMGB.
Yeah.
BG rather. Yeah, they might be giants.
No, what album's that from? Apollo 11?
Yeah, or Apollo. Yeah,
Apollo whatever. Apollo
13.
and then a number. Yeah, it's
Apollo 13, I think it is.
In fact, I think that's like
squid.
yeah. I think that's the only.
Well, that's descriptive.
It's got a picture of a squid on the cover.
Yeah, it's like a squid. Is it a squid attacking a whale, or is it a squid attacking a? No, and like it's squid. It's something like a squid and a whale fighting, and then there's like the Apollo 13.
Yeah,
floating there.
You know.
Because it's in space. It's space whales.
Yeah, that's the like one album by them I've listened to, and I like it, and I should listen to more, but I haven't.
That's the one with the fingertips suite on it.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of really tiny songs.
Yeah, like
well, like song
I'm
fragments.
Having a heart attack.
And that's just it.
And yeah, and like I heard a sound. I turned around to see what it was that made the sound. And like something grabbed hold of my hand. I didn't know what grabbed my hand, and that's when all my troubles began.
Yep, it's that one.
My favorite is I Walk Alone, Darkened Corridors. And I walk alone, darkened corridor.
You ever wonder, like, if he really did walk alone? Darkened corridors?
Yeah, I mean, there's a live recording of that is just kind of amazing. He's just, like, belting it.
Is that also the album with New York City on it, or is that from a different one?
I think that New York City is from, where is it?
Cause everyone's your friend in New York City. Something
and
young and pretty.
Everything is beautiful when you're young and pretty. The streets paved with diamonds and there's so much there to see. But the best thing about New York City is
you and me. I had that song on CD somewhere. I burned it. Because I'm like a million years old, I still occasionally make CDR mixes.
That is fair. That is a thing that I did a lot for my friends.
I have that on a CD that also has I Think We're Alone Now as covered by the Youth Ahead. And there's some other stuff on there. There's a Once in a Lifetime.
Yeah, like it's weird is like everybody says I Think We're Alone Now with Tiffany. The original version is from like '67.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
the version by the Youth Ahead is a pop punk band.
Yeah,
so it's like a really fast, aggressive version that I like a lot because it's goofy and silly, and I find it endearing.
But it's also like such a wonderfully like tense sort of song, like nervous. Yeah. There's nervous energy just flowing through every single version of it. It's just that how that's interpreted varies really wildly, but it's still got the same core emotions going on. It is a neatly written song.
Yes. Yes.
Like yeah. And then just God. Now I'm
you know what else was on that CD?
What?
The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Oh, hey, one of those third wave ska acts who were actually decent.
Never had to knock on wood.
I like Where'd You Go. I haven't heard very many of their other work, but that one's good.
I don't think I know that one.
It was in Rock Band 2.
Cool.
Yeah, yes, as my ephemeral knowledge of like of these bands that like you guys like reference well not constantly but frequently. Like
Oh,
usually at least one of them what one of their songs are like in at least one of the games.
I
now I'm.
have like a very narrow selection of rock music that I like, and it's not even like a specific kind. It's just that I don't check out rock music as much as other kinds of music. So like
That's
Yeah, it's
fair.
just. Yeah.
I know that I like kind of you know, jangly sort of pop rock kind of stuff like
Like what?
REM and such.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I don't know very
Sorry.
many bands that actually make that kind of music. Or
I can recommend two to you that aren't REM, which would be Guadalcanal Diary and Drivin' and Cryin'.
see, that's very well intentioned of you and I appreciate it. However, the problem is just that like I don't know, I guess I have to be in a mood for that kind of music.
Okay, that is
Like
also fair.
and also I mean like I haven't even listened to REM's entire discography yet or even like all of the important ones. I've
Yeah,
heard
like I mean, you
Murmur
kind of
and Automatic for the People, and I think that might be it.
Murmur is actually almost like kind of a post-punk album. It's like borderline.
It's got Radio Free Europe on it. It's a very good song.
Yeah,
Did you
and it
know
also
I own
doesn't.
that song on a single?
Huh.
I found it in a Salvation Army once.
Yeah, that is a very early song of theirs. Like,
Calling
God,
all in transit radio, free Europe radio.
uh, the one that like always gets sort of like that always sort of sticks with me is I don't know, I don't remember if it's on Murmur or the Chronic Town EP, is Wolves Lower.
Hmm.
Fishing
I don't think I
yourselves,
know that
fishing
one.
yourselves, don't get caught. And then house in order. Oh, house in order. Yeah, like that
I
weird little
also
song.
I also completely unironically like Bruce Springsteen, so, you know.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, there are some Bruce Springsteen songs that I do like. And I have like a oh, you well, I mean, at least you're well, yeah, Minnesota isn't much like Nebraska, but at least it's within the country.
Well, we're doing US only, so it would be hard for it not to be. Oh, we're in Carolina. Which Carolina is Charleston? In South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
South.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're 5 miles outside of Danville.
Where the hell is Danville?
I mean, it's
Near
I
Charleston,
know
I
where
guess.
I know where the North Carolina one is. I don't know where the South Carolina one is.
Hmm.
There seem to
there's
be a
one
lot
in
of Danvilles.
Danville.
like yeah, let's look close.
Where's Charleston?
Because
Danville.
it's near Charleston, like
Danville.
36 miles outside of
Wait,
Charleston. That's
where
pretty
is
close.
Charleston? Here it is.
Yeah,
Madison
like
is another one we should look for.
yeah, just like zoom in closer because these are small, relatively small communities.
Now we're like on the street level.
Yeah, like I say go east a little, maybe like east and north. You know, like near the fort. Maybe not. That would be a pretty.
Maybe we're not in South Carolina and it's just a different Charleston. That would be pretty annoying.
That seems unlikely. Oh,
It could be Charleston, Virginia. Well, West Virginia.
we can try that too.
Yeah.
West
Oh God,
Virginia.
I saw a town called Rockville, and because we were talking about REM, it's like, Don't go back to Rockville.
What's some other bands? I really like Guided by Voices. I think that's
Oh,
one of the
that's
very few indie rock bands where I've heard like all of their quote-unquote important albums.
yeah. Section adores Guided by
I've
Voices.
also sampled them a bunch of times and nobody ever seems to notice.
They are an interesting band that I don't know nearly enough about. Other than that, Robert Pollard basically kind of is the band, but
Yeah,
isn't.
everybody else like has switched in and out. They also released an album last year and I hated it. I wasn't a fan at
Oh,
all. But you
that's
know,
unfortunate.
the thing with Bob Pollard is that he releases so much music. It's not like I mean, I don't think his sound has ever permanently changed. It's just like, oh yeah, here we are. Here's Madison.
So,
We were in West Virginia.
all right.
Where's Danville?
Danville is
Danville.
probably further south.
Danville.
Damn, Danville.
Maybe zoom in slightly closer. Oh, Spurlockville.
There it is.
That's where
We're 5 miles
that's
outside
where
Danville.
it's
So like right here.
and 7 outside of Madison. So, yeah, like that's probably about it. Yeah, seems reasonable.
Boom!
Ooh,
Hey.
not bad.
That was all from the street science.
Yeah.
We're the winners.
The chicken dinners.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, I like Guided by Voices.
Like
So how about them warrior cats?
oh
Damn.
God, I'm sure
Them they're cat warriors.
I am certain that there are multiple Filk albums about warrior cats.
Dude.
Yeah?
Dude.
Like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. But, like, fuck. I didn't think I could have any more thoughts that I didn't think I should think today, but you made me think another thought.
Oh, what is the other thought?
The idea of Warrior Cat's Filk albums.
I mean, let's like there have got to be some in existence. I could look that up right now.
Go for
I'm
it.
looking this shit.
Go for it. Fuck it.
Warrior Cats Filk. Filk.
Milk Filk.
Philic.
Feliz Navidad.
Police Navidad.
No. That's bad.
God.
A police festival? Never.
Like let's see, a list of Filk albums on filk.wikia.com.
Filk.
It is a Wikia page.
Oh no. They're like a search albums by like related piece of media.
I mean, I could do that, but I'm just scrolling through the endless
The endless
Filk
nameless.
albums.
It's an Isaac item called that. Oh boy. Y'all ever just video games? I like that
Videogum.
Videogum. Love to play Videogum. Do 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 do. And that's Professor Hawk. Dee 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 dee. You know what would be pretty funny?
What?
If I randomly barged into the conversation on my server in VC while still streaming.
That'd be pretty good.
It would be. Sredni, are you okay? Oh. He disconnected.
Oh.
Weird.
That is rather unusual.
I guess he's restarting his tablet because I just saw his thing go on and off again. We'll wait till he gets back and then we'll VC bomb the server. Burn ban in effect. Okay. Wherever we are, they burn things here. I cannot make out that flag.
Burn.
Feel the burn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do 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 do. I think we might call it right at 12 tonight. I'm getting kind of tired. I guess he's not coming back. Well, whatever. If we have him be all confused as we're in the middle of doing this, it'll be even funnier.
It's Jane.
Smile, you're on stream.
Oh boy.
Stream.
Stream.
Scrim.
Stream. Oh, hello.
Stream.
Where?
Hi. Are you guys still listening to horrible music?
Yeah.
Well, yes and no.
Yes. Well, no, this song is okay, but everything else is bad.
Let me see here. Let me read.
You see that?
Let me read the cue list.
There's like, we've got a fucking big queue.
Evanescence. All right. All Star by Smash Mouth, but all hello Trey.
Jane.
Hello.
Hi, Trey.
The prelude.
How goes?
This is our slow descent.
It's hell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we have 60 songs, and they only get progressively worse.
Jesus Christ.
Jin added about 20 Nightcore tracks, I think.
Jen!
Later on.
We got
I put
several versions of All Star.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Sierra bustin', and then also afterwards bustin', but every time he's bustin' it gets faster.
Yeah.
The entirety of an EP. Oh, good lord, what is happening here?
Oh, no. Shit.
Like,
I'm concerned.
These won't work if it's just a song.
alright,
It starts off pretty okay, but then
Nope, doesn't.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the full list, Jane? Or
no, how do I see the full, oh, here it is, okay,
It says-
hold on.
There's a little link.
There's a link,
There's like
I see it.
60 songs there. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here? Holy Grail by Justin Timberlake, or GZ. That song's actually, like, okay, I guess, but... Oh, hey, now
you know it was a mistake.
Now because I had my browser window captured, everybody can see this. That's good. Intro to Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters. Alright. Hey, never gonna give you up. There it is. Baby by Justin Bieber. The Her song, parentheses, the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, as performed by Harley Poe. Oh.
Jen, please stop.
Wait, hold on.
We can't.
Sredni.
Hi. Where is everybody?
We went to bomb my server in the middle of our conversation. You should come join us over there.
Oh, okay. Wait. Are we... Oh, no, see, my internet died for a moment.
Okay.
Have we ended the stream, or are we still
Nope,
streaming?
no, we're still live.
Oh, where's Trey?
Also in my server.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'll see you over there in a sec, if that's okay.
We're still live?
Yep. Yeah.
Then what are we doing?
Fucking around, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
What on earth is going on?
Just join me in with chat on my server. I'll ping you there so you know where we're going.
Okay, are we recording this that's happening?
It's recording whatever channel I'm in, and I can only be in one at a time. So I'm gonna have to hang up on you to call them over there.
Alright, okay.
And then I'll see you over there.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hi, Jane.
Hey, Jane.
Yeah?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going
Hey, Jane.
really fucking well. It's going amazingly. Sredni and Trevor will be in shortly.
Yeah.
It's good.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't have to die alone.
I don't know what we're doing. In fact, I actually can't,
Hello!
because we're still live, I don't want to have the music up, but,
65 songs.
yeah.
This
So,
What
Like
on-
Evanescence right now.
y'all, Sredni, do you guys want to recap what we've spent our night doing? Because it's in its own way pretty amazing.
I heard something about warriors
Oh,
for a second before I joined
yes.
the
Shit, I used to read those books.
Oh, Heinz! You have no idea.
Yeah, we literally spent over an hour diving into the deep lore of warrior cats.
Good.
And we're still just... I'm just gonna fucking, take down... We're gonna be doing audio only now. We're still live, by the way. I don't know. I feel... We're just gonna, transition
Everybody
into
who
this.
watches the stream is here.
Yeah, I just decided to merge the two. I don't think the Twitch admins are gonna be too mad about me streaming my own Discord server. If they are, they can shut the fuck up until they decide to give me my subscriber money.
Oh, jeez. So, just all hell has broken loose.
Yeah, basically we're, in the midst of our own personal demise. We learned that there's, we
Mama.
learned... What happened?
Why?
What's playing? What's playing?
So alone.
So Alone by Anna Blue.
It's like actual music, though.
No.
Who the fuck added I Wanna Sex You Up by Color Me Bad?
That one was Lee. I know that was Lee.
Elevate by Jay DeYoungin. Party Rock Anthem, fair enough. Watch Me Whip by Silento. The Nightcore version of Despacito. The Macarena by Los Del Rio.
How do I add
Nightcore.
to this?
Nightcore. Woodpecker Number 1 by Merzbow.
Yeah!
Christ almighty. Sredni, here, I'll show you how you do the commands. Just look in the, if you look, there's a text channel called Voice.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
I see it.
You just do this, and then the name of the song that you want, and it will look on YouTube for it and try to add it.
Okay.
I'm adding How to Be the Man again, and no one can stop me.
Choose your words carefully because it basically just goes with the first result.
Yeah.
We have like 4 hours of music.
Don't be
now,
Yaroon.
So
We're gonna be skipping a lot of stuff though.
We sure are.
Oh yeah, if you do
Especially
question
the
marks,
hour-long
you can
stuff.
start a vote to skip.
I'm the admin, so I can make it skip
Oh,
anything. So just
Or
let
you
me...
can, also,
I'm
Jane is here, so
misunderstanding.
we don't need to vote.
Fred Goes Grocery Shopping featuring the annoying orange. Jen...
Oh, there was one point where there was just the audio of a scene from Transformers playing out.
Yeah.
Because Yaroon just typed in Unicron.
Several people are typing. Oh my god. I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay, shit. We've added steak and eggery to the queue. I am so happy right now.
Oh.
Jesus, dude.
Goku versus Vegeta full fight.
Oh my god.
This is my fucking jam.
Alright. I guess this is the kind of thing we're doing now. Yeah, I think at 12 I'll just like turn the actual stream off and go to
70
my room,
songs.
and then I can turn the music back on for myself. So I can enjoy
God.
the full hell that we're apparently all experiencing together. Why are we doing this again?
Because I don't know.
Who accidentally added Unicron to the call the first time? Was that Mala?
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Mala.
Like, I came in 3 hours ago and just, it's been like this ever since.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
joined
it is.
late
Oh
'cause
my god, it basically turns
'cause
Smash Mouth into a rap rock band.
I was trying to listen to your stream.
It's alright. You know what? I think that what I will do is I will just periodically drop a link to my server in the Twitch chat in case some poor misguided soul comes across it thinking that there's going to be actual video games being played. By the way, I should definitely remove the now playing Tony Hawk's Underground 2 bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
this is kind of the Tony Hawk playlist.
And
Tony Hawk of music.
we will just keep going until I go to bed. And that is...
I'm seriously laughing my head off at this song.
And that is what our night will be. And if I get copyright striked, oh the fuck well.
And
Oh lord.
you're gonna get sued, but
What? Oh, it's All-Star. Why is it All-Star?
I don't know.
Maybe I won't turn the music back on. It's almost funnier without it, because I have to, like, infer what's playing based on your reactions.
Oh god.
The bot
It's a
corral.
bot corral, yeah.
I just turned my heat on. Do I still sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine. You sound fine.
you
Okay.
can't skip this though.
Man, I was
Don't wanna-
supposed to, like, do the dishes tonight. I completely
Don't want to
forgot
be in a
about
wind
that.
tunnel like Mala.
More like a wind tunnel.
You're not in a wind tunnel anymore. It's fine.
Okay.
Also, Mala, I like that your username is now Lesbian Naruto.
I mean,
She's extremely powerful.
Extreme.
Anyway, I'm happy I learned that you can adjust the volume of single people. Didn't know that.
Now listen, the bot's
It's
name
useful.
is
It's useful.
Unicron.
It's useful for turning down Unicron and turning up Mala.
Turn up the beat. By which I mean Mala's voice.
I also had to turn up Haru's specs, but Yeah. Time to bust.
Haruspeck, say a long scientific word.
Amphichiral.
There you go. That sounds better.
Okay. Yes.
Now it's a party.
Yeah.
So you can, like at this juncture,
Bustin'.
most of the people
Bustin',
who
bustin', bustin',
watch
bustin', 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 bustin'. Yes. No, go on.
are on the show.
Yeah.
Like this is chaos unleashed.
It's my goal is to try to make this like our version of the. Well, no, nobody here has seen that. Never mind. What are you people doing in here? Section, come in and learn.
Hey, Section.
I think Section's working tonight. At least that's what they said earlier.
I think I can actually drag people into the call. I'm not going to, but I think that's a thing I can do as an admin.
Like you call someone and they're just trapped here until they die.
No, but like it like rings them like it rings them from the channel or something. Cammy!
We can't call someone simultaneously.
Enough mouth foods or whatever this is.
Ananas, you're on stream. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Bustin', 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 bustin'.
Bustin'.
Bustin', 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 bustin'. Cammy.
Has managed to be like half of the people I know on the internet.
Camilla.
Well, okay, maybe a third of the people I know.
Camilla.
Train, no bed.
Bustin'.
Kamehameha.
Bustin'.
Cammy, you should say hi to the stream. Jin, why did you just say bitch in chat? No, you have to say hi over the microphone, Cammy, because I don't have the actual video of
Holy
the
shit.
thing.
I've had this Octavia Butler novel sitting on my desk for like a month. I didn't even double.
Who's Octavia Butler?
She's a science fiction author.
Yeah, she's a science fiction writer, one of the first black female science fiction writers of note.
Please look at the extreme roast I just gave her in chat.
Bad content.
Oh,
rude.
Oh no, rude.
I was like, I should take this opportunity to finish reading War and Peace, but no.
Oh no! Oh no, why did you do that, Mala? Why?
Oh my god. That's not the worst thing we have.
Yo, there's like 5 hours worth of music now.
Please, no. Lee, why?
Sredni, we need to get through the Merzbow Nightcore first. You know, there's stages to this.
I'm
Yeah,
too
there's
sexy
a lot
for
of
my
Nightcore.
shirt.
It starts with Despacito Nightcore, and then it only gets worse.
What is a nostalgic look
God.
at Microsoft
oh my God,
XP?
Garen, why?
I don't know. No. We're skipping that one, I think.
Garen, why?
Right? We have to
motherfucker.
listen. We have to listen to the entirety of Music for Airports. That's really important. In the middle of the madness and I in the midst of the storm.
That sounds fun.
Oh my.
Who the fuck put Jake Paul in here?
No!
That was Jin.
Jin!
We all reacted the same way.
God damn it, Gin.
Berserk opening Microsoft Paint version.
What?
Good!
What? Oh, good lord.
Incredible.
I mean, these are some...
Oh,
God,
whoa,
you're
whoa,
shit,
whoa,
yo.
whoa, 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 whoa.
1 hour dangerous. No.
Busted.
There is a command, it's like purge Q or something I can use to erase it all, but I'm not gonna do that.
No.
There's actual good things in there.
It's really one like it's the Nutsack review by @RebelTaxi. 6th worst cartoon ever.
Not everything. Not everything. There's a few things that are like.
Hey, I added one
It's
good
less than
song.
30 seconds long. That's BS.
What did you add, Win?
Oh, it's a It's a mix of a Franz Ferdinand song.
Sick. Oh, by the way, anybody who wants to introduce themselves for posterity, please feel free.
I'm Win. I've been on stream before.
I'm not.
I'm an honest utilist, and I only
Oh, here comes the boyfriend.
I'm dead inside.
but not for real.
Here comes the dude.
I ate a dog once.
I'm me and I'm weird.
Everybody already knows who I am because I'm in literally every episode of this damn thing.
What the hell is this? Help! God help us!
Section Smile, you're on Shapes and Forms.
What the fuck is this?
That's
what the
my
fuck?
boyfriend's boyfriend.
Bust him.
Hang on.
What the?
This is good.
It's like...
Okay, my head's already exploded.
Hey, did you guys know?
Don't.
Did you guys know that the Warrior Cat series has multiple plays? Stage plays.
I
Yeah,
gotta add some songs, people. Give me a moment, please.
I really hope
think I
it's
wanna
just
do
a
it.
bunch of cats on stage.
I really hope
I kind
so.
of feel like we need to purge the queue and then have each of us just contribute.
No.
No. At this point, the fact that we'll never get through the queue is part of the point, I think.
We'll just skip things as we feel the need.
What?
Are there fursuits?
I don't know,
Pathetic.
but my
What are you
assumption
playing right
is yes.
The end.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir, it's the end.
See, I was gonna do in the end, but I went for crawling instead.
Fair.
Oh, whoops.
That already played though, so it's okay, Jane.
What?
I put crawling in earlier.
Rip, Jane.
Crawling in my skin.
You can't add it.
This
It's
gives
too
me a
short.
headache.
You can mute Unicron if you have to, section.
Yeah,
Or turn the volume down at least.
Okay. What the fuck is that?
just to
I
let
may have to
everybody
let go
know.
At some point, because this is like almost too hardcore chaotic for me.
Why does it suddenly get like a zillion
I didn't think anything existed like that.
Like, I mean,
Nothing exists.
Yeah, it resets.
Hey, what happened?
What?
I just wanted to see what would get added if I type that in.
oh no, what did you add? What did you add?
A can size for every Aussie.
What?
Depth of film, Heinz, Australia. Okay.
I typed in question mark play, I love Heinz.
Bye, Cammy.
But I can't
Bye,
make
Cammy.
Bye, Cammy.
Yes! What is Broad
the
City?
worst possible way to end a song.
Alright. I better
What?
get back to those cursed images.
What is Broad City?
What is anything that's happening?
I don't know. We've turned this into some kind of, like, stream party, so I hope you guys are okay with that.
Okay, well, in a couple songs we get the song I really want to listen to, so.
Valid.
Shit.
Let that happen.
The boy's talented. That's how. Actually, I think he probably uses, like, FL Studio or something. I don't know. Play Soulja Boy Vocaloid. Soulja Boy Can anyone give me some Darlifra backgrounds? Cammy. You might be in the wrong
This
place.
is not the place. This is not the
Well,
place.
no,
for
we're all here. So, I mean,
This
fair
must
play.
be the... Wait, hold on. hardcore typing sounds.
There you go.
Which song is this now? Oh, The Distance. And the next is Evil Eye.
But
And
yeah,
then
you
somebody
already
else-
added the entirety of Sutcliffe Eugen's album Blue Rabbit to
Hey,
the queue.
hey, hold
No,
on a
it's the wrong
second.
one.
Hold on
No,
a
it's the wrong
second.
one.
I added Once in a Lifetime and then added a One Direction song of the same name. That's not how that
What the
works.
fuck?
No.
That's not how that works.
That's why you add by URL. URL.
Or put the artist, at least.
There you go.
Yeah, but like, yeah, the entirety of Sutcliffe Eugen... Blue Rabbit is one of the few albums that I find actually legitimately disturbing.
Good
So if it ever
taste
gets
section,
to
good
there,
taste.
get ready for, discomfort.
Do you
I can't hear you.
guys...
What are you saying to me?
What?
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 Someone was
What?
saying something to me. I can't
What?
even hear it.
Can you not hear me?
Have you turned Unicron down?
Well, I heard you there. I just didn't hear what you were saying before that.
Oh, I said good taste.
Oh,
Because
thanks. Yeah. Hey.
Tears for Fears is really fucking good.
Hey, it's Paprika from Flip Flappers.
Wow.
This is actually the Stairway to Heaven thing. It's a joke because we have every other song and that we need that song. We gotta be Wayne Campbell.
The stars of Four Kids sing the national anthem.
Oh no!
No,
I feel like that at this point we're operating on a level.
I don't want to add that video to playlist. I just added it as an illustration of my joke.
right.
But like, I feel like at this point we're operating on a level of sadomasochism that somebody has.
I like what you say.
Right.
Like, what is our safe word, guys?
We should all
Haru.
see if we can sing so good.
Haru.
Jane has Unicron blocked that we get our Twitch channel banned.
Please, let's not get the Twitch channel banned.
Not really bad. Just DMCA'd.
Oh lord.
When
No,
I'm
I
gonna
want this
DMCA you.
I want this video to be up because it has the
I don't-
best conversation in the history of this channel on it.
Ooh. The song I want is coming on. Could turn
So-
Unicron all the way up and go deaf.
What is it?
I don't think she can hear you anymore, Mala. She's entered the stratosphere. It says that it's The Distance by Cake.
No, that just ended. This is now Evil Eye.
This is
This is not Distance. What is this?
By Todd Terrier.
Wait, this is Fans Ferdinand. Yay! Fans Ferdinand good.
Sredni, are you still eating that caramel crunch cereal?
Some
I'm
people
not.
can't
Someone else
see.
is.
Oh,
when-
be right
Actually,
back.
I am still eating it, but I haven't for a bit because I was eating pasta.
I getcha.
Alright, yeah, like, I may have to go for the sake of my sanity. Alas.
Jin, why are you doing this? We love you,
Also, it's,
and you give us
it is
hate.
Also, it is exactly 12 a.m., just so you know.
Yeah, I've decided that, like, I might just keep this going for a while. But, like, on the other hand, I kind of want to play video games more. I don't know. What am I doing
You know,
tomorrow?
I really should get to bed soonish. So I don't know. I'm surprised I even made it in.
Oh,
That's what love does to you.
oh,
Oh shit, Heinz is muted. Ugh.
fucking,
I'm back.
fucking, we're going to play Pokemon tomorrow on the stream, so maybe come by if you like Pokemon.
You can play video games while listening to terrible music.
Maybe. I do have plans.
That's cool. Yeah,
Wow,
but,
you're magically so much less excited.
we, what? Huh? What?
Huh?
Huh?
Fuck.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna leave this running until I decide to go to bed. Nickelback is a hard rock band. The band's name comes from the word nickel, because one of them always said that word, then bought in a store. Hey, that's the same Twitter that I got Octopus from.
Yeah, I've been posting pictures from it a few times tonight. It's a really good Twitter account.
It's a very good Twitter account. The Octopus. Somebody give me a sufficiently good image and I'll put it up on stream. It's gotta be a great one, though. Add some visual variety to what is sure to be a very, very bizarre VOD. Actually, hold on. This one's got sushi in it. So I'm gonna put up this one first. Because that is my daughter. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, hey, there's an unwound song on the queue. And Mastodon.
Yep.
Papa Roach album cover analysis. Did you know that Papa Roach is my oldest younger brother's favorite band? Now you do.
Oh, no.
Thought you were gonna say Papa Roach was your brother for a second, and
Papa Roach is multiple people. It would be very strange if all of them were my brother. Add window capture. Oh wait, I can just capture the Discord server. There we go.
oh no.
There we go.
Put that one up.
Don't put our ass on stream like this.
Everybody say hello to eternity.
No.
I did not consent to this.
It's
but
in the name of the
guess
channel.
I joined. So let's see. I ended up stumbling into eternal posterity on when I should be in bed. This is what love does to you.
What is
Oh,
love?
That is a lot of fucking mushroom.
Caro,
Oh.
Caro,
I
Caro.
started singing something while muted, and
And with
Yeah.
the power of spore magic, everyone becomes happy. Kinoko.
Wow.
My God. I mean, with that many mushrooms, inevitably. It's telling me there's no internet connection again.
But there is, because you're still here. Cursed Forest.
Yeah. I don't understand this strange world that we live in.
By the way, I don't know who the hell the two people are that are apparently still watching the stream are, but assuming you're not just like crawler bots or something, you are valid. And I love you.
You are valid, we love you, and also, what the fuck are you even doing here at this point? This is utter insanity. You should save yourselves.
This is an entertainment.
Oh god, what do I want to put on here as like my final salvo?
Is that a flashbang? Oh my goodness. Yes. Flashbang Drake.
Oh god, I think I know. I know what I need to put on here.
Jin.
Why is it taking so long?
Hines.
It's a jammer.
It's a jam, alright. Where the fuck is this from? I kind of want to read whatever this is from, provided that that's the actual dialogue. Y'all ever heard of video games?
Video games.
Video games. Oh, hey!
That mix was longer than I thought.
Did he hug him?
Not that that's a bad thing.
Damn it.
Who's this?
Y'all ever just play video games? Actually, I have an idea. I remembered that Tatsumaki can also do music. Let me try something.
No!
No, don't do it.
Oh no!
Come on, you useless piece of shit.
Oh wait, that's the wrong link.
Jin, I know where that's from, and I'm kink shaming you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Primus that can also do music? Hold on.
I'm kink shaming you for knowing where it's from, Jane.
Well, how can you know whether or not kink shaming me is appropriate unless you also
Stay
know where
away
it's
from dangerous mouth, Grandpa.
Look not at the plank in your sister's eye.
Yeah.
Haru, you seriously sound like you're being recorded from like an underground bunker somewhere in the former Soviet Union.
Well, he probably is.
Okay, this is my. Okay, since my internet since my internet imploded for a second, this is my final image that I'm going to contribute, which is a page from Kate Works' Punk,
Cammy's back.
which you should put on screen.
This is a comic for kids.
Just because it is A+.
Haru, I can no longer understand your words.
They're too good for you.
That one I got clear.
You got that one.
Good lord. Hold on. What was I gonna? Yeah.
Okay, so I finished my wallpaper. I'm gonna post it right now. I'm really tired.
Okay.
Somebody
But yeah,
I hate this.
on the note of, and I quote, "While ghosts are good at instruments, I bid you adieu."
Bye, Sredni.
Bye, Sredni.
Saren, it's finished.
Cammy, say hi to the stream, bud.
What?
Oh,
You're on stream. We're all on stream.
oh, we are.
What the fuck? I'm tired.
Same, Cammy, same.
Mom, I'm really tired.
You should go to bed.
I'm sorry.
You should go to bed, Cammy.
Yeah.
Sleepy Cam.
Yeah, I just finished.
Good night, Egg.
Night.
Good night, Cammy. I really thought
please stop me.
that Tatsumaki
What the fuck?
could do music, but I don't.
I'm in boy mode right now, so
I think you got music
so he
confused. Oh, sorry, Cammy. I talked over
Wait,
you.
no. I'm in boy mode right now, so my voice is totally normal. I'm really tired. I may probably may speak Spanish soon. I can't stream console.
Oh God, Street Fighter 2010.
Good lord.
Yeah.
That fucking game. Hey Jane, I think you got playing music confused with telekinesis.
What?
Fair.
Because Tatsumaki is the character.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
hey.
understand. I understand now.
Yes.
I understand.
Oh no. Let him out.
Commands list. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
How do I do this?
Bye-bye.
Do I have to add him to the channel first?
No. I'll have to mute one to the other if you do this.
Is there a problem, officer?
Oh boy.
Maybe it actually doesn't let you do that. Like, maybe that's just like a thing you cannot do with Discord.
But you can
Discord's trying to save us from ourselves.
Aha.
No. When Jane makes that noise, I get afraid.
Me6, where are you?
Mr. Me6, no!
Oh, wait, hold on.
Discord's trying to save us from ourselves, we just take the hint.
I forget what I made the
See?
command prefix.
We all made jokes about Jane banning us, but the most horrible person of us all is Mother.
I'm just checking in once again briefly, is just, like, please don't get this stream muted, because I want Millie to see the VOD.
No, it's okay. I don't actually have any music playing on my end. They're the ones suffering, not me.
Yeah, she muted Unicron.
But yeah, this is going to be just this is, I think, one of the best streams we have done, period. It's just so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you know. Life is like this sometimes.
We spent an hour and a half talking about warrior cats. It was so good.
Oh god.
Jen, you're in the wrong channel.
Jin's in the jukebox.
Alright. That's probably the right channel.
Alright.
Oh no, Jin's doing the self-mute tango again.
Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh man.
I'll be here.
Well, oh my god, why is that banana? What?
And everyone's your friend in New York City. Beautiful.
I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna vote to skip that.
There's so much to see. Best thing about New York City is you and me.